Hello everyone. Welcome back after a 2-day absence. I'll be your host once again. Wow, why am I sounding so stupid and official? Stop that. Stop it now. AGMC, how are you? Hope everyone's had a great couple days. Hope you had some good food. Celebrated, well, start of a new month, I guess. We're not technically the celebratory areas of the month, but we'll get there. I'm struggling to talk right now for some reason. Probably because I haven't streamed in 2 days. Gotta refill those streamer reserves. Let me turn that volume down so I can actually hear myself talk. So, yeah, I decided, you know what? It's been a couple days since I played the Outer Worlds, and we're still working on it. So why not play a bit more? What's up, Sly? How are you? I mean, the next video I'm making is clearly Death Stranding, but that's still 2 days away. So until then, I guess we can, maybe finish this game if we really put some time into it. Let's get the crew in here. Sammy Deluxe, how are you? Hope you guys have been great. Sorry for no streams the past 2 days. Kind of had to focus on getting the video done because I was so out of my mind working on that script to make it. You don't want to know how difficult it was to make a half-decent script for Call of Duty. There's a reason why I don't like, making videos on that series. It's because they're so flat. I think is the best way of describing it. Just kind of a flat story that you can't really, work that dough into anything meaningful. It's got no air in it. It's like trying to make dough without yeast. That's what a Call of Duty sim video is like. You just have to really beat it for a while. Alright, so there's all my announcements done. Flat just like the moon. Well, like the universe, apparently. Like a meh episode of MST3K? Yeah, sort of, I guess. Anything can be meh. And Call of Duty plots are always just kind of meh. You just finished working at the gym, and now at the jacuzzi they offer here. I love my gym. Wow. Someone in chat is very relaxed. They're watching a live stream while sitting at a jacuzzi. At some point in the future, I want to stream live from a jacuzzi while playing a game. So your check's going to be short this week. You had to miss work Monday and threw up at work today, so they send you home. Yeah, I would send you home too if you were throwing up at work. I hope you feel better, Jim. Yeah, you should have actually just called off. Is that the world we live in now, where people are afraid to call off work even though they're throwing the contents of their stomach up? Are we close to the point where if we break a leg, we'll still drag ourselves into work, just so hey, I'm here. I mean, we're playing the game Outer Worlds. That's where I would expect that storyline to appear, not in real life. Yeah, I've noticed that the numbers for Outer World streams aren't that great. I get the feeling this kind of game doesn't... It's fun to play, but it's not really fun to watch someone play this type of game. So I can understand. It is a lot of talking. You enjoyed the Modern Warfare vid. Well, thank you, Dynamite. Did everyone else enjoy it? It took a lot of work to get it into... You don't want to even see my original script. It was so bad. It was just... My original script was nothing but me just writing, things suck, this sucks, this is stupid, over and over again on plot points. This makes no sense, and then I just had to spend a lot of time trying to think of funny ways of turning the words, this is stupid, into a full sentence that would actually be entertaining. That's what it's like to write a Sin video script. You start out with a script that's nothing but just a few words pointing out what it is, and then just saying it's stupid. And then coming back to it later and oh, this needs cleaning up. And by that I mean completely rewriting it. You just stopped by to tell me that you're alive? Just had to spend last week taking care of Grandma. Aw, that's sweet of you, man. Hope she's doing alright. And I hope we get you back soon. Berserko, you joke, but I called off work due to a hearing infection and got fired for it. Had a doctor's excuse and everything. Even had a job that required hearing at the time. Yeah, that's not very cool. Did you like have a bunch of absences before that? Not that. I mean, or maybe you just had a shitty job. I don't know. I can't really state how that would work. But hopefully you land on your feet. Hey, Babs for ya. Thank you for your 8-month subscription streak. What are my thoughts on Neo 2 beta? Right now, it's got some issues. It's still the same fun game, but they've kind of made it harder in arbitrary ways without actually changing anything. I feel that some of the enemies have like one-shot kill moves almost. They take like 90% of your health, and they aren't even the red-eye glow moves that you can, you know, stagger them out of with your own demon move. And they also, there's that boss level stuff where they just turn the entire arena into a Yoma realm, which keeps you from, you know, getting any of your stamina back in any meaningful manner, which just makes it ridiculously hard, and you can't really do anything but run away. So it takes out any of the engagement you could get out of a fight. So luckily, the developer does seem to listen to their beta complaints. They did so the last time for Neo 1, so I'm hoping they listen this time and change things. Was the first time you had actually called off for that job? I think they just decided I was either faking or didn't want to work. Damn, that's rough. The first time you ever called off, they fire your ass? That's usually, that's an... Oof. I think you're better off without them if that's the case. Yeah, I like the core mechanics too, but I think they've made a couple... They're just trying to... They definitely want to make it harder, but the way they've chosen about doing it, it feels cheap. Like, I can understand a Soulsborne game where an enemy hits you and it takes off a lot of health, but like 90% of that health removed because you got slapped with a tail? Not cool. There has to be, there has to be a bit more to it. There has to be at least a room for a couple mistakes in every fight. So, are you guys ready for more Outer Worlds? Do I like Soulsborne games? I'm not the hugest fan of them. I've only ever played 2. I don't think... I've heard that Jedi Fallen Order has some elements of Soulsborne's, but I doubt it's going to be that kind of crushing difficulty. It's probably just kind of like the general idea of like some of the gameplay elements. Wow, my voice is like shot right now. Some of the gameplay elements, but not just like, I'm going to kill myself after dying to this boss 40 times in a row. Alright, see you later, Neospace. Alright, so, last time we were doing things in-game. What were we doing in-game, game? Remind me. Oh yeah, we were at the place where they were making, illegal toothpaste. That's what we were doing. I leave a game for like a couple days and I just completely forget everything that was going. Oh yeah, I put that hat on her. That startled me a bit for a second. But yeah, toothpaste. That's right. Let's actually check our journal. The doom that came to Roseway. Find an ass. You've been asked to recover research data from the safe and Anton Crane. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Optional deal with the Raptidons. Optional eliminate the outlaws. If you received a mission to save Jameson, tackle that immediately. Turns out that side mission is timed, which I learned the hard way. Save someone named Jameson? I don't... weapons from the void. Rescue Jameson. Anton sent Jameson to Auntie Cleo's old antibiotics lab, just down the road south from Roseway. Make sure he isn't Raptidon, shall. Alright, we'll start with that then, since apparently... Stuff. I think it's kind of on the way to our missions anyways. Find an acid steeper. I'll need to do those as well. In fact, I plan to do them when I stop playing the game for a while. Feed him to the Raptions. Is it just me, or does the name Raption sound like a line of, children's action toys? Like it had a cheesy 90s cartoon. You know, for all the roads with LED lights on them, I don't see any cars moving around. Over there. They're the new Transformers Evolution. Has Transformers done anything, you know, special in years? I honestly haven't watched Transformers since the days of Beast Wars. This weapon is almost too good. All the kids want a Raption. Actually, now that I think about it, it reminds me of the... What was the name of that thing? Reptar from the baby show. Fuck, I can't even remember the name of it. Rugrats. Yeah, that was the thing they liked so much. Reptar. How come... Is that getting a modern cartoon, by the way? Is that being remade? That seems to be the thing these days. Oh. We can't come up with anything original, so we just remake shit. Well, it's not real... Well, sort of that, but I think it's also just easier to take something that's already existing and modernize it. So it saves money, but also allows you to create a new product. You know, I don't think I've used this one dude's special ability yet. I need to fix that auto mag pistol. Alright, inside we go. I don't want to see what Zoomer Rugrats would take on. Well, they're babies, so I don't think the generational divide is going to matter too much. But then again, we are in this weirdo universe we live in, so if they very well, if they did remake the Rugrats, it might have the Rugrats, you know, talking about social-political issues. It's like, man, Tommy, I really hate that our lives are gonna suck once global warming is initiated. And then Angelica will come in like, you fucking commies just want to, you know, take away all the progress that we've made over the years, because she would definitely play that role. Also, you're gonna see the, you know, regendering and re-racing of some of the characters. That's how it also goes. Okay, where man I gotta save. You missed the last few streams, so the VODs are nice to fall asleep to. Really, my scratchy voice tonight probably isn't gonna be so great to fall asleep to. Can you guys hear the scratch in my voice? It's almost like listening to a bad record play tonight. I don't know why. Probably because I haven't had to, you know, talk much since I blew my voice out recording lines. Bear with me here. Cyberpunk transhuman Rugrats that take on philosophical issues about what it means to be truly human. Sure, why not? I'd watch that. Hack computer. Security lockdown. All personnel, please report to assigned workstations. Report suspicious activity to the nearest site safety engineer. Lift lockdown. Hallway door unlocked. Messages. From Portal. We need a new code on the armory lock over the garage facility. Make it complicated so Orson can't sneak in there again. And do not write its name down this time. Use your brains. How about in this order? The month of your birthday, the mini security rations we have per hour, the number of accidents we've had this month involving that damn culture processor, the maximum volume in millimeters of Raptidon stomach acid and acid a human being can ingest before it's considered to be lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounds fine, thanks. Wow, I like this man and his password creation. What do I think of Rick and Morty? Is it still a thing that people care about? That's my first question. Antibiotics cream. Getting so many, stuff that I never use. It's Skyrim syndrome all over again. The new season premieres this week. I don't know, I've just never really been into it myself. I don't hate it. I have no reason to hate it. So I'm not going to, just because it's popular. But, I don't feel that that show has the legs that other shows sometimes have. Is that a good way of putting it? Probably not. Like, I doubt we're gonna be seeing 20 years of Rick and Morty like we, say The Simpsons or, South Park. Maybe use an electric gun, stupid. Simpsons is going on too long, and Disney is gonna milk the shit out of it, huh? Have you seen the last 20 years of The Simpsons? No, I haven't, because it should have died a long time ago. Somehow South Park has kept going, though, and stayed relevant. Maybe it'll have Family Guy status, where it just keeps going, but it's just not as funny anymore. During your adventures... Oh, this is my first flaw. They found a flaw in me. Damn it. They found that I like to procrastinate. Baser's choice, Robophobia. Auto mechanicals now give you the willies, and when they're attacking your party, you're not as effective as you should be. Effects, phobic dexterity, perception 1, temperament 1, reward 1 per... Sure, why not? We gotta live with our flaws. Oh wow, speaking of flaws, my leg just fell asleep. That's a comfortable thing. Okay. Convincing vendors that pay you more bits than they should. Bonus to dialogue skills when you have no companions in your party. That's never going to be the case. 40 kilogram crank person from companions. Highlight range. Bonus to extra headshots. Weak spot damage. Significantly reduces the weight of consumables. Health restored. 15% of health restored per kill. That's real good. Definitely has to be that. So, the robophobic now. I'm racist. Well, I'm afraid of them because, they're attacking me. But sure, I hate the, them damn out bed. And the machina. We are now truly Waka. Just unlocked the new flaw, sleep leg. Sleep leg. I don't know why when my limbs fall asleep and I finally take the pressure off that was causing it to fall asleep. It's like a good pain. It's like, oh yeah. It's like it doesn't feel good, but you like it still anyways. Maybe I'm actually just a masochist. Yeah, it's the hurt me more daddy kind of thing. Or hurt me more snake. Let them fight. Oh, shit. Wait, that thing poisoned the robot somehow. Like, have you guys ever had that where you finally move your sleeping limb and it has that really weird, uncomfortable feeling, but you're still like, it's bad, but I kind of like it. Maybe just me. Experimental notes. Objective procedure. Fluid ingestion test. Objective. Acid that can be safely ingested. Determine the maximum amount of Raptidon acid. Test procedure. Proposed procedure. Slowly introduce increasing amounts of Raptidon digestive acid into the evening meals of randomly selected workers and observe their overall health. Minor stomach pain. Alright, so it's 5 millimeters. Unable to record symptoms. So 5 is one of the numbers we need. Someone remember that. That was the last. That's the last of the 4 digits, I think, wasn't it? Oh, well. You've never been a huge... Have I ever had a girlfriend call me daddy? No. Are you guys trying to figure out my kinks? How do you feel about feet, Dartigan? Well, I'm not saying kinks are bad, but yeah, usually you leave them to someone, you know, pry into a man's kinks, unless he's willing to come out and say them. Catch up. Catch up. Dartigan, what's your opinion on leather? Do you like whips and chains by any chance? What man doesn't have a thing for booty shorts? And by that I mean wearing them himself. Have you brushed your teeth without any blinding... No, give me the messages. From Volkova. Next employee to get their hands stuck in that damn machine is getting written up. We lost another finger to the infernal culture processor. Okay, that was an injury. That was another one. I think it was, like, what, the day? Or two from Porter? I don't know. You're dead? Oh, come on. Those jokes weren't even that good. You guys are being too easily impressed. Demand more from me, damn it. You're like, no, Dartigan, your jokes kind of sucked right now. You want us to laugh? Work harder, slave. Oh shit, now I just gave away one of my kinks. You automatically have the code? Neat.
Help! Somebody get me!
Even a rat mimicking a human's voice. I saw that in a serial once.
Okay, we've taken all the valuables. I guess now we can talk to you.
What? How the hell did you get in here?
You know, I'm kind of sick of MPs asking that when there's only one entrance. First, I shot the Raptidons, then I walked up the stairs, and, you know, I like how the responses are usually how I would actually respond.
No, not... I don't care about the beasts. I care about the front
Mid-drifts?
door. This is an
I still kind of
egregious
do
breach of
like,
protocol. How'd you get
the bit of whale tail showing. I'll admit to that one. That's like a 90s kink, actually. Oh, you like the whale tail, huh? 90s guy. You were watching my Red Dead Redemption 2 video yesterday? It was fun. Well, thank you. It was meant to be fun.
Damnable beasts. At least I'm not trapped here anymore. I'll see you back at town.
Right. Stay safe. Stay safe, brother. I'm glad I can take this character so seriously. I guess we're done here. Is casual bad? No, casual's not bad. Who told you casual was bad? Casual is comfort, that's what it is. Now head back downstairs. I think one of the company's secrets you need is here, if I recall. It might be. We can check my journal. Deal with the Raptidons. That's not the same thing. Weapons from the void. That's not it. Amateur alchemist. Deal with the experiment as you see fit. Vaughn is collecting Raptidon musk, which he plans to sell to the makers. Experiment can be found in the lower levels, way in the back. Vaughn also mentioned dissection tables. Is that here? Yeah, this Anton. Yeah, this is Auntie Cleo's. So we came to Auntie Cleo's. So there's one here. I think. Amateur alchemist. No, that leads outside, so. It's a gun plan in the center section? I think I got that. Maybe it's a... I don't know, it's not a companion quest, so... I haven't botched anything either. I'll probably never pick that mission up. Weapons from the void. Hawthorne's terminal at Phineas. No, it's for Phineas. That's something to do with the miners. Oh well. Yeah, I think I've been everywhere, so there's not really much else to look. Didn't go through here all the way, so let me check. Also, I didn't go up there. Sorry for any chat map, I just don't want you having something to come back here. I'm not going to try to do every single mission in the game. Oh, it's okay, I got 2 ankles. Pick up medical journals. That might be it. This is about where you are. Oh, we'll see you later, Bella Killa. iPad stunt. Yeah, that. Toss ball card. That, and a cigarette lighter. Yeah, I think I never picked up whatever mission it is, so it might not appear in here until you actually pick up the mission. Takes about 40 hours, so yeah, that's 40 hours is a lot longer than you think. Think about what you can do in 40 hours. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here. This would be the center area, I would suppose. Did I check that one? Heart of itchy acid burns? Something. Nope. I think we've checked the entire place out. Alright, let's go do another mission. We still have to turn in the old mission though, but we'll see what happens. What would I choose as a last meal? You know, never really considered it. What would Dartigan want as his last meal? You know, I'm not gonna go with something fancy, because I don't eat fancy, so just give me a fucking pizza. I don't know. I'm gonna die. I don't think I'm gonna have much of an appetite.
Processing data sweep.
Heads up, boss!
That's like, that's good. Now, okay, just inject the needle.
Everyone alright?
I'm ready now. A can of, Campbell's ravioli. I guess I just trying to be a dick and ask for the most expensive thing I possibly could. I want, a 3-star chef, Michelin chef to make it for me. I'm guessing there's probably some constraints on what you can ask for. What mission do I have selected right now, by the way? Amateur Alchemist, so the distress signal. Search for the secrets of Roseway. So all of these are basically done in the same place. We've already done that one. We just gotta turn it in. Solution Vital. That's up there somewhere. We'll keep on working on that one. There was a man in Texas who ordered a 50-course meal, ate a single strawberry, and went, okay, I'm done. I think I read about that, actually. And, Husky is the best. Just subscribe for his 5th month in a row. High five, love you all, moo. Back at you, man. Wow, they really wanted to get their mileage out of the Giant's Causeway rocks, didn't they? I sure hope you guys can, spawn behind me. Because I'm taking the shortcut. Neat. It kind of yeeted itself when you think about it. Wait.
You're going down.
Wow. Everyone else has like a really cool move. He just gives a drop kick. That thing just killed itself by landing. You were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Have I seen the recreation recipes? That's a death sentence. Down into there, I guess. Drop kicks are all you need. Drop kick the universe, huh? You'll have to pay the 10,000 bits if you don't bring your all 3 secrets. Neat. Well, I don't have a persuade or intimidate that high either. She's a very determined woman. So we gotta do a bunch of side quests.
My first cabin on the Groundbreaker. 4 roommates, 1 bathroom.
That's alright, we're a thorough gamer. We can do it, I believe in us. Elite, I should check and see if I have better armor to wear. I don't think I do, but who knows. 26. No, still currently what I have is the best. What about my helmet? 9. That's a better helmet. What about Ellie? You know what? We're gonna give you a proper helmet, girl. Maybe give you something better than an auto mag pistol as well. Let's give her a plasma rifle. Felix, you got shitty goggles on, and yeah, you need better armor too. Don't have a helmet. Yep, helmets are all crap, so you can keep that. Of course, technically, you don't even need the nav key. You can just head to Monarch via another landing pad and walk to Stellar Bay right now, even. Oh well, we're having fun, aren't we? Enclosed padded helm. Okay, that's the way to the thing, so other way is obvious the way to go. Okay, you guys just run in there and do that. Cool.
Boss, did you see that?
Hey, Base, how are you? Fancy defensive helmet, huh? Triplica pasta pack. Pick up sedative gas canister. Label on the canister states Auntie Cleo's Raptagon. It's guaranteed to render even the largest Raptidon unconscious for no less than 6 hours and has a refreshing antiseptic scent. Should the method for gas dispersal be found, this canister may be proved very useful. Have I ever felt really unmotivated? I'm pretty sure everyone has that feeling, you know, throughout their life in multiple occasions. The thing I always tell you is that you can't just wait for motivation to strike you. That's not how it works. Motivation happens once you start doing something. Or at least that's how it's always been with me. A lot of people make that mistake. They're like, I'll do something when I feel motivated to do it. And if you just wait around for it, motivation will never really come. Because why would you feel motivated when you're not doing anything? So, my recommendation is just find something and do it even if it's meaningless. Anything to get your body moving. Clearly doesn't write stories. Hey, I've attempted to write stories. I actually tried to be an author before this whole YouTube stuff. And I actually practiced that same thing there. I would just write even if I had no idea what I wanted to write. As long as I was writing. The fact, getting stuck isn't an excuse to stop. Getting stuck means you just, you know, do any stupid thing you can just to keep things going. So if you're trying to write something and you get stuck, just write something that you know you're not going to use, but just keep writing it anyways, because who knows? Something might strike you while you're writing the garbage. Like if you get stuck writing you're trying to work on a story and you get stuck, start writing about your day right onto the page, and just keep going with it. You were a ghostwriter. It's pretty fun, but exhausting at times. I can imagine. I don't think it'd be very fun to write someone else's stories. Even for, you know, as a job. Yeah, that doesn't interest me at all. What about fan fiction? Well, that just... Hold on. When it comes to fan fiction, you're not really doing that just, you know, for your own, you know, amusement and fun. So, just do that. Have fun with it. You don't have to worry about it so much anymore. Why did I do that? That's not what Dartigan wanted to do. Why did this stream suddenly turn into Dartigan's life lessons? That seems to be happening more and more often. You guys aren't taking me serious, are you? I am not the person to be taken serious. I am an idiot. That should be very clear by now. Like, we value your opinion, Dartigan. No, don't do that. Remember when G.R.R. Miller said he wanted fan fiction banned since he saw it as people stealing from other authors? I don't agree with it. It's just people having fun because they like something. And they're usually trying to become better writers themselves. They often fail, but hey, they're trying. Here's some bad news. Good news, Festus Hammer clobbered your precious Rizzo Rangers. Good. Master is currently... Well, yeah, I don't want to spend my entire stream reading tonight. How about that? And Rice is also anti... Yeah, a lot of... I'm guessing maybe that's an opinion amongst, you know, the boomer authors. Are we calling them boomer authors now? It seems like something, you know, older authors, you know, are very big in, you know, hating everything that's new.
Look at that. Those idiots got themselves a mama raptidon.
Hello, Umbrella. On the topic of writing, I think one thing a lot of people don't realize that having a good story to tell is only part of it. The importance of being able to write well is kind of forgotten by a lot of people. I've always put the... When it comes to any type of entertainment, I've always said pacing is key, no matter what it is. You can have a story about anything and have it be good if you had the pacing right. Right in the mouth. Is it possible the gun I'm using is just too strong? Because it's starting to feel like it. Well, it's gone. What's gone? You believe Neil Gaiman? Yeah, but Neil Gaiman's an awesome dude, though. One novel you're working on is you're taking the Mass Effect trilogy, cause fuck Andromeda, that game doesn't count, and transplanting it into fantasy setting with elements of the LOTR series as well as Game of Thrones. That sounds like a lot of work to make all that mesh. But I wish you luck. Isn't that kind of what Aragon did? Where they just, hey, I want to make Star Wars and combine it with Lord of the Rings. Oh, we're missing a canister. What do you know? It's right there. Hey, Mike. Welcome back to the chat. You have an unfinished book on why Brazil sucks. Does everyone just hate their country these days? Have countries become too popular? Are countries the new Rick and Morty? That's gonna be my journal entry. Is it popular to hate on countries? We need smaller countries and more indie. We need indie countries. That's what we need. We need countries no one, you know, only people in obscure groups have heard of and live in. Oh yeah, I live in Ramistan. You probably haven't heard of it. That's a sentence I want to exist. Anyone who's a music lover will know that I just took Rammstein and turned it into a country name, by the way. Ramistan, yes. The glorious country of Ramistan. Yes, a tiny indie band, a tiny indie country that, you know, only the cool people will know about. Messages from Argawal. I have good news and bad news. The bad news is that we got Sprat problem. Good news is my Hephaestus hammer is clobbered. Okay, that's the same one. Okay, hope that doesn't poison me. Optional. Deal with the Raptidons. Yay, did it. So, now we gotta eliminate the outlaws. Well, this should kill everything. It seems like it's poisonous to breathe in. Duhasnik. We are all living in America. America is wonderful. Okay, stream now, copyright claimed. I gotta say, I do love me some Rammstein. I'm not Brazilian, your parents are. Also, would you be curious to read a book like that? I don't know. Is it just like a, like a journal type? What kind of book is it? I'm usually into fiction. So I don't know if I'd be too interested in it. Plus, I'm, never been to Brazil, so most of the content would probably be lost on me. Like, because then I just had to agree with it, I guess. Like, oh, well, it's clearly all here in the book. Who am I to argue? Okay, that's a pile of shit, and we're gonna step right in it. Complete. Brazil is like Max... Yeah, the most I know about Brazil is, Max Payne 3. That and there is a science fiction book called Brazil, isn't there? That's pretty popular. I think it's like a old cyber... Boomer cyberpunk. Are we just gonna excise the word old from our vocabulary and just replace it with boomer? Man, I'm feeling kind of boomer today. Boomer punk. Okay, someone needs to write a boomer punk story now that word exists. What would boomer punk be, chat? It's a Terry Gilliam... Oh, it's a film. It has nothing to do with the country. I'm pretty sure you're right now that you mentioned that. Boomer punk. Oh, that's such a glorious term. I'm glad that exists. Cyberpunk, but sponsored by Monster Energy drinks. When did Monster Energy drinks
over here
become the official boomer juice? I don't know of any actual boomers, over 60 crowd who drink Monster Energy.
Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you.
Anton wants a problem fixed. I imagine he means you. You got the wrong idea about me.
I suppose it does not matter. Either Crane sent you, or you are some scavenger come to rob me in my moment of weakness. Let's make a deal. I'd like to go on living. You'd probably like to make some money. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for your trouble.
Why are you... Okay, you're gonna have to make me attack, or I could just shoot you. Why are you down here?
Same reason you are, more than likely. I imagine we picked up the same tip. Secret research facility, abandoned town, minimal security.
Ignored the deal?
No, but it is a secret. Well hidden. Off the map. Any place worth hiding is worth raiding. Granted, diet toothpaste is not exactly what comes to mind when I imagine secret research and underground labs.
Did you say diet toothpaste?
Diet toothpaste. Can you imagine a more pernicious example of corporate materialism? I do not know what is worse. Working here, or dying here.
So you went through all this trouble to steal a formula for diet toothpaste.
What matters is that I have been lied to. I was led to believe this was a high-priority corporate facility hiding valuable research. This job was not supposed to end with me stuck in some...
Oh, we have some
lab
hardcore
smelling
operators
like
in chat
rats.
with all their martial arts.
So I would be
It's good to know
very
I've got
much
potential
obliged if you gave me
bodyguards
a
in the
break.
future. What's in it for me?
You mean other than the satisfaction of doing me a good turn? Trust me, I'll make it worth your while.
I don't know, my while is worth a lot.
I am good for my word. You will be equitably rewarded, on my honor. But I will not haggle or bargain with you until you help me. Think it over. I'm not going anywhere. Which is, I suppose, rather the point.
Well, bah. How did you get in there? Oh well, we'll be back for you. Kill you, destroy you, whatever's gonna do it. We're getting what we came for. Diet toothpaste? Now I want to have to worry about getting fat from brushing your teeth. Well, it's supposed to make you eat less. But which is kind of weird when you think about it. The only way toothpaste can make you want to eat less is it makes food taste bad. Which I always assumed is what toothpaste already does. Like, how many of you want to go eat a meal after brushing your teeth?
I've been waiting for this. That's what you get.
So I kind of feel that's an oxymoron.
Everyone all right?
So I linked Amazon Prime to Twitch. How do you sub? If you've linked your Amazon Prime to Twitch, just go up onto the subscriber button, and it should give you the option to subscribe using your token for free. I've never actually done it myself, so maybe someone else can explain if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's all you gotta do.
Don't know about you, but this just makes me want to get inside even more.
The diet toothpaste releases anti-hunger chemicals that just make you feel not hungry. Even when you are, it's basically fasting paste. Fasting paste. All you need is good old-fashioned willpower. Got enough grenade launchers. You know what? I'm taking all this shit, but I never drink or eat any of it. I'm just kind of a kleptomaniac at this point. Oh, you fucked up your knee wrestling? Oh man, hope that's hard to recover from. So I hope you can, hope it, goes better. I don't know what knee injuries, man. Fucking unfair.
Mind if I grab a few souvenirs?
Be my guest. Pick up Pulse Hammer. That one's new. Now the big brain people might think about the idea of why fasting paste you use to clean your teeth is bad, but Dartigan probably won't get the dialogue for it. Are you saying I've messed something up? Nonsense. I've done everything perfectly, as you can see. I am not the type of gamer to make mistakes. Right, Cleo's Nar Chocolatic Bars. Please find what I consider evidence. Byzantinium, keep operations running. Good. There kind of needs to be more enemies in these quote-unquote dungeons. They feel a little barren. I can't be the only one thinking that, right? That once you've had like a couple fights, that's it. And then all you'll have to do is just loot the place. I think we also need to address the problem of overloot. When there's just too much shit lying around and you just can't... You just spend a lot of time grabbing everything, rather than doing interesting things. You need more things to kill, we do. I do as well. Did that person in chat who was asking about their Twitch Prime sub ever get it figured out? Yeah, I think I've looted everything up here. You did? Oh, and for some reason, did it go off? Because I must have missed it. I'm sorry about that. But thank you, Venom Snake, if that was you. and no Twitch. Anton's office. This must be... Safe has been forcibly opened with its contents tossed about haphazardly. The remaining notes refer to various aborted projects. Anton's prized research is nowhere to be found. Scorch marks among the rim suggest the work of unsuitable thieves. Outlaws most likely made off with Anton's work. We need to invest in auto loot technology. Then you just be over. You'd also need to invest in auto encumbrance technology, because the auto loot thing would work as like hold button to collect all loot in dungeon. Messages. Tremel smoothing a success and sends the cavities have dropped significantly. Test subjects using the toothpaste. Only minus nothing too serious. Only more of the current version. Our results are skewed. Seriously though, the appetite suppressants qualities of the new formula are quite incredible. More toothpaste. So seriously, Anton, you really must let the whole blindness thing go. Your dedication is solving it is admirable, but it's a bit misguided. Okay, so there's a bit of asbestos in our toothpaste, okay? Goals of the product. Appetite suppressant qualities make for something much more valuable in the townships. Byzantine marketing, yada 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 yada. So I think the only thing left to do is, do this stuff with that lady. Check my journal out. What do we got left? Deal with the experiment as Vaughn is collecting Raptidon musk, which he plans to sell from the makers of an aphrodisiac. In the lower levels, way in the back. Okay, that's something we got to do as well. And then we got. We've already done that one. Weapons of the boy. Doing the king. Optional. Eliminate the outlaws. We still got to kill all the outlaws here. Also, the thing your objective marker is pointing to. Yeah, I know that thing. That's the amateur alchemist. Also need to eliminate all the outlaws and then get the data back. So let's go do that over there. Speaking of Asbestos, did you know there was a comic book villain named Asbestos Lady who was the foe of the Human Torch? She ended up dying from cancer. Well, the idea of, Asbestos Lady, fighting a flame villain, a flame hero, makes a lot of sense because, it's retardant. But, yeah, the cancer thing also makes a lot of sense. But really, it's only if you're breathing in the small particles.
Never imagined I'd say this, boss.
You could wear a shirt made of asbestos as long as, it doesn't, start breaking down, you'll be perfectly fine. Not that you would want to, risk it, but it's the tiny little airborne particles that get you. Complete the experiment. Emergency sample purge. View experiment log. Entry so far, the musk extraction is coming along nicely. Pressure valve seems to be staying even. The variance of sample seems to be an acceptable tolerance. I thought these wraps smelled bad on the outside. Now that they were cut open, everyone is likely to avoid my lab for the rest of the day while I finish this up. Wait a sec, there's some kind of commotion going on in the hall. Complete experiment. Okay, you have gained Raptidon musk. The manly smell. Raptiprod. That's a weapon I haven't seen the name of, so I'm gonna grab it and never use it, like I've done with 90% of the weapons. Stim lotion. Raptidon musk. Smell like a starship, Captain. Alright, what else do we got to do? We guess we gotta... Okay, so all we gotta do is speak with Vaughn. He's way back there. Still gotta talk to Anton to do that one. Search for the secrets in Roseway. Acquire Anton's research. Eliminate this. Gotta kill some outlaws. Apparently some outlaws left alive in this place that I've searched all over. It's kind of interesting how much of this stream has become a part of your daily life. Go to the room behind the lady. That's over that way then. Well, I'm glad you're hope you're enjoying it, not just feeling obligated.
If they didn't want to tempt us, why'd they lock it up?
What we got in here? We are all. What was the name? What they call family in the Stitch movie? Or do they just call it family? I thought there was like a Hawaiian word. I was about to use that, but I couldn't remember what it was. Keycard deployed. You have gained Covert Lab security card. Ohana means fat. There we go. Operation Service Award. Boy, that sound effect isn't getting on my nerves. If you had to choose what would be if you had to choose what you would be, a mute ninja that can make any sound, or a bulletproof super soldier, you know, you're not really making that a difficult choice. I gotta say. Do I want to be someone who can never speak, or do I want to be an unkillable super soldier? So many tough decisions. Music box. There she is, over there. If I could have unlimited money or have the powers of Wolverine. Okay, Wolverine makes a lot more sense because he basically lives forever. When you live that long, you can acquire all the money you need. So I would take Wolverine's power in that case. Just make a couple investments into Bitcoin, set on it for 100 years, boom. Tons of money. Oh, I'm over encumbered, aren't I? Break down this shit that I'm not gonna wear. Yeah, those are way better. We got too many, you know, of the same guns here we don't need anymore. We should be good now. Why would you destroy Max's clothes? Because I'm never going to put them back onto her. Why wouldn't I? They're always going to be encased in heavy armor from here on out. It's like, I'm not playing to make them look good. You could, yeah, but why store it? I'm never going to put them back on her. It's not like it holds sentimental value to me. It's like, oh, you remember this outfit? This is what you were wearing when we first met. Max is a dude? I don't care. He, she, it's all the same to me. I'm very modern, alright? Max isn't a her? Well, that just shows you that you got a bias, alright? Max is a girl name too. That's where we gotta go later. Maybe he identifies as a lady. And you're just being rude.
Finally.
So,
I've never been so pleased at the sight of an open door. Having second thoughts about helping me? Not that I'm complaining.
I've unlocked your cell and put down the rats. You'll have to deal with the guards yourself. Still not interested in helping you. I guess I should go with that one. You'll have to deal with the guards yourself. I don't think there's any guards on the way out.
So you have. I am much obliged. And now, if you do not mind, I have had quite enough of this wretched place.
I'm going to need you to turn over that research, though. There, or you just haven't found that part of the place yet. That's a great sentence. It tells me a lot of details. Your favorite joke from the Modern Warfare video was the Tinder boost joke? For the, all the ladies in video games being plain Janes, these guys, but the guys getting sexier and sexier. I think I made that same joke or variation of it during the stream.
Oh, really? And why, pray tell, would I do a thing like that?
Checked around, that data's faulty. You couldn't sell it for a gob of spit. Let's go with the lie 45.
Damn and blast. I should have seen this coming. Here, take the damned research. Tell Crane I hope he chokes on it.
Like those guys I shot were her men? Oh. Didn't save you for free.
Good. I never trust a freelancer who works for free.
Throwing a little something for the orphans.
Orphans? Is that what you are calling yourself now? Here. Let it never be said that I do not reward good work.
Alright, you've given me everything. You may leave. Alright, so... Oh, we leveled up. Since we're mainly talking in this game, I guess we should put more into dialogue. Oh, yeah, once you get them to 50, or one of them into 50, you have to do it, individually, huh? I like lying a lot. Lying is fun. And so is intimidation. Talk your way into immortality. There we go. We're just putting it all there for right now. I like being a scoundrel. Speak to Anton. So, apparently we eliminated the outlaws. So, okay. All we gotta do now is go back and talk to people there. So, what else we got? Acquire that. Talk to Anton. Speak with Vaughn. The distress signal. Search for the secrets in Roseway. Find Cap. Okay, we'll keep that one, active. What is a man but a miserable pile of secrets? The immortality is the love you leave behind. Okay, I think we're done here, actually. Slide on today, you have way too much fun with the Dartigan blind emote. Like, I'm blind, I'm looking at menus. Oh, that was nothing there. Oh yeah, we didn't go down. Or no, we're going up. Forgot the perk point. I like how I sighed like it was a bad thing. Like, oh, for fuck's sake. 20% companion ability cooldowns for each of your kills. Chance to reset a companion's cooldown when using the other companion's ability. 25% chance to reset a companion's ability cooldown on each critical hit. Movement penalty to accuracy. Reduce the penalty to accuracy when moving. Tactical time dilation. Science weapon damage. Movement speed during that. Bonus extra headshot weak. I like the movement speed. More accuracy, please. True immortality can only be found in the service of the God Emperor of Man, brother. That sounds like heresy to me. Well, fuck. I thought that was an item.
Who the... You. Yeah, you. Get over here.
Wasn't expecting this in the room. Join us in purging the Xenos. And the heretic. And the defiler. What if I told you I was more into, you know, being, a Necron? I don't know, they seem kind of cool. I mean, I know you can't become a Necron. But hey, what's wrong with a zombie robot? I do like it that the 40k has a weeb army in the form of the Tau. Like, yeah, they're the weeb army.
You must think me a fool. I was watching on the security cameras. You got downright friendly with the outlaw leader. I reckon we got nothing to say to each other. You best back yourself out of here. Nice and slow.
Ease off the trigger, hear me out.
You got 1 minute. Starting now.
Tower fucking trash. The outlaws just want to leave, let them go.
Tell your friends there's just 2 ways out of here. A cell or a box.
Well, he called his friend, so I guess we're good. I would not want to use the restrooms in any of these places. Look at this. That's not privacy. For a number 2? Nuh-uh. Dartigan don't play that. I would walk in and nope, walk right back out. And there's a whole bigger section here, isn't there? I really should have bought the lady that increases my tech, hacking stat. Oh, no, I did. It was that guy who does that. Pick up book. Close your eyes and gain all the privacy you ever need. No. Maybe you can do that, but not this guy. God, it's like this is a prison. They're locking all their doors. Hacking skill too low. Do I have like any items that increase my hacking? Hangover next. I don't know what half of this shit does. Almost like this is a brig or something. I know, that was the joke. Congrats, you figured it out. Hey, Sarayu, how are you? The one that boosts mind attributes, which would be... Status effects, last 25 seconds. Facial cream. Melee, nasal stimulant. Meet the captain into space. Yeet the captain into space, I mean. Sugary drink. I don't think I have anything for this. Everything seems to be boosting physical stats. We'll stick you up there. We got a lot of that tuna. Dehydrated water. Yep. I'm cooking some eggs after getting home from the gym, but I actually want either a nice yummy Domino's pizza or a Chipotle burrito. Being fit is hard. Yeah, that's gonna, like, you know, add all those calories right back on. Go with some chicken. I don't know. That'll fill you up. Alright, I guess we just don't, we're not gonna do a computer. Okay, bathroom again. That looks like that's the entrance over there. Facer's Chaw. I'm willing to wager that I've spent more time looting in this game and talking than actual RPGing. You nearly got pooped on by an elderly lady. That seems like the start of an interesting story.
I need security, but...
Are you... You really want to go?
You gotta get past that over!
Get on. One down. Up, right?
Ew. Place is a lot fucking bigger than I expected. Actually, I think I'd come back. This is like that bottom level, isn't it? Alright, it's time to leave. We've emptied this place out as far as I can tell. Oof, natural light. Alright, what's on the agenda? We got like a bunch of missions to turn in. Search for secret. We still have to do that. Search for secrets. But we got like that to turn in, that to turn in, and that to turn in. So all three of them done at the town anyways.
You don't shoot, I won't shoot. Deal? Hey there. You the fella Cass called about?
You can fast travel? The distances aren't that great though. You the fella, you're part of her group.
That I am. Got left out here to watch for reinforcements. Name's Lillian. Hope you're having a better time than us.
Bad day, huh?
Definitely got something large and uncomfortably shaped up her nethers. Yammering on about rights and privileges and what all. I'm like, lady, just sing out when you want something shot. Leastways, her pamphlets make good kindling. I've had better. Lost some things in a dust-up. But I didn't get eaten like some of our crew. Got that going for me.
What'd you lose?
My damn cigarettes, for one thing. I was near the Raptidon pen when they got loose. Had to set a few to rights. When I got to checking if all my parts were still attached, I realized I'd dropped my cigarette case.
I know where this is going, you're busy, but if I fetched it, you'd pay me for my trouble, right?
I look busy to you. It's surrounded by pissed-off Raptidons. My mama didn't raise no dumbasses. This was a Spacer's Choice commemorative case. Some promo for Founding Day they did back in, I forget the year. Worth decent bits to collectors.
Don't tell me we're about to go fishing through a Raptidon's guts.
Where did you lose your cigarettes?
An outdoor Raptidon pen yonder, past the main entrance. Law only knows why they're breeding the damn things.
Let's say I managed to nab it. What will you be paying to get it back?
Well, you'd sure as hell have earned it, wouldn't you?
Surprised I didn't find it while I was in there.
I'd be obliged. Just don't lose any parts trying.
Like that was right back in there, wasn't it? It's not the best choice, it's Raptidon's choice. Gladys Orson. Alright, so... Journey into the smoke. Lillian has dropped her cigarette case in an outdoor Raptidon pen. Follow the road southeast from her... Okay, we'll do that one. That one shouldn't be hard. It's not inside, it's over there. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've... Oh, shit, mine! Yes, run through the minefield, you idiot. Permanent concussion. Having been hit in the head one too many times, your mental faculties have been permanently affected. Mind attributes. 1 perk point. Sure. Significantly reduces the weight of consumables. Yeah, sure, why not?
Let's take him down! Crossball kick!
What are my attributes now? I don't know, I don't really pay attention. It doesn't seem like they matter too much.
Everyone all right?
I've noticed this game is baby easy. So I'm not really too worried about it. As long as I can talk my way through a lot of stuff, I'm fine. Remember someone dying in an airless void of space, gasping for breath in their last moments.
Finders keepers, Captain.
Yep. If this game gets a sequel, it needs to be a bit, you know, cranked up in difficulty. It's not like attributes matter and stuff. Well, I've noticed they don't really matter too much in this game. Let's put it that way. This game has been a breeze so far. And it's only getting easier. Well, not that that matters anymore. I guess that was if you're trying to be a sneak character.
Am I the only one who really wants to toss a rock at that fence?
Can't wait to see your streams of UPS Simulator to see if it's... I actually have a different description of Death Stranding than everyone else's UPS Simulator thing. It reminds me more of, you know, it's a AAA version of Oregon Trail.
Huh?
That's the correct way of describing it. Because that was a game all about traveling and managing your resources. And that game's considered a classic, so don't hold out that game's gonna suck just because it's a lot about traveling and resource management. Died of dysentery, exactly. I definitely want to have Norman Reedus shit his pants horribly for days on end. As long as they make the traveling and exploration fun, that can work really well. A lot better than people are thinking. And it does seem like they put a lot into like making the hiking realistic, or as realistic as you can be in a game right now.
It's a nice cigarette case, but it's still just a cigarette case.
I don't think there's any way to get your cigarettes out. Got news.
You're shitting me.
I'm not saying it wasn't a hassle to get, but here it is, safe and sound. She seems nice.
You ain't so bad. Here's something for the trouble.
I might need the money anyways. Alright. New journal. So, speak to Anton, weapons from that. Talk to Anton, speak with Vaughn. So, we gotta do this stuff. The distress signal. Then go back to town. So there's one over there, and then there's another one way over there. Yeah, this was one game that doesn't need fast travel. The world isn't that big. Deforesting machine discovered. Well, it's done a good job at it. Solid work. Marauder hooligan. We'll wait. We got better fish to fry. Wait. Well, over there it is. Going to bed, Gab? Have a good night. Captain Planet is going to be super pissed. Nah, the deforesting machine is more of a... what was that 2D animated movie where there's a giant tree cutting machine? Shit. They gotta compare... Avatar got compared to it a lot. Not the Lorax. Think older. Think older, chat. 2D animated. Fern Gully, yeah, Fern Gully. See, I knew I could count on someone in chat. The Lorax? I thought that was like recent. Alright, let's turn in some of our missions.
Another outlaw? I'm quite sure I've already spoken to your lot.
Well, I know Lorax predates Fern Gully, but that was what I was referring to, was Fern Gully with a giant, evil-powered tree-cutting machine. Do I store my games on SSD or HDD? I store my games on an SSD, and I store my footage on an HDD. Well, technically my HDD is a combo HDD and SSD.
Oh, quite right. My apologies. I did speak to you earlier, didn't I? What would you like?
Let's start by reminding me who you are.
I am Orson Shaw, Chief Behavioral Scientist.
Tetsumuo?
I was brought in to study the Raptidons. I was to ensure that, should a problem arise, our team is adequately equipped to deal with them.
Seems like a waste of time. Just shoot the things. Dumb. Oh, those raps are yours? Do you help rounding them up? I can bring one here. Let's go with the dumb option.
Why would you...
Some questions are better left unanswered.
Well, no. Thank you, but they'll be just fine outside. Now, if they got the carbon in here, it's just a moment. Orson, you idiot. Just put it...
We've taken so many concussions, we now have dumb options. Yeah, but that's funny, Sly. I don't want perfection. Perfection is boring. Especially in a game. Any day now.
What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device. Or trying to, anyway.
Looks pretty lethal. Science 30. If you run a wire from your capacitor there, you can bypass that circuit and save a little power. You allowed to mess with that stuff like that?
Certainly not. But Porter and his goons are busy with.
Oh, I've played low intelligence in Fallout.
His head in his hands. Seems as good a time as any to get a bit of work done.
Need a hand?
No. Well, yes. Well, no. Perhaps. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me.
Care to elaborate? Where is this storage facility?
Out the south gate. Follow the road. It'll be on the left, past the old lab. I found an advanced pistol.
Well, at least you can get more content out. Exactly.
I'm trying to fix it, and I need the schematics to do so. Imagines of pure, simple white energy. And by reconstructing that energy, one bit at a time through the oscillator, a beam of such force was created that it could pierce any raptidon skin. It should quite easily.
I'm doing pretty well with the guns I got. Is this really necessary?
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you?
No. Never heard of that brand. Does it prevent cavities?
Ah, ha! Topical humor, very good. I'm going to get back to this, if you don't mind. Good luck.
Oh, did he just give us 2 missions? Return to Gladys on the groundbreak. Acquire the weapon pass. The schematics for Orson's prototype would likely be valuable to Gladys. That was probably what you were mentioning earlier, Sly. Was that weapon thing. I just haven't picked up the mission yet. Let's, turn in the rest of these missions first, though.
Any news? On that thing we spoke about? You know, that thing?
Found your experiment.
Don't keep me in suspense. Did you get my stuff? I mean, not mine. It's for other parties. Buyers.
I've got it.
This is gonna make me so popular. I mean, with the people who buy it, not by using it. Because I'm not.
You're definitely going to use it.
Only for testing purposes. Quality control. You would, right?
My anti-Cleo reputation. I have no idea what that does.
Take this. You earned it. If you run into me again,
This guy's just going to go around stinking
I'll have more.
of Raptidons to get the ladies.
Doing business with you.
Or at least that's what the game is telling me. Alright, that one's turned in. What's next? Talk to Anton. We basically helped that guy develop Axe body spray. Which I'm pretty sure has animal products. They just don't, admit it. Yeah, we use, we use elephant penis in our formula. It's got a nice natural musk.
Oh, it's you. As if my thoughts weren't dark enough already. What is it?
Calm it down there, Shakespeare. I convinced the outlaws that staying would be hazardous to their health.
My research? Please tell me you've recovered it.
Here it is. I want some diet toothpaste, though.
That's... You can't possibly understand the enormity of what you've done for me. Did you find my colleague, Jameson?
He's fine.
Jameson. I didn't do right by him, did I? Only cared about how he helped or hurt my research.
Elephant Musk is 65% successful 100% of the time. I really don't care about him at all, though. Did you? It's all about your ambition. There's more to care about than black marks and paperwork. Let's teach him a lesson.
Not in this colony, there isn't. But success here will
Oh,
get
we
me
lost
to
Anti-Cleo.
Byzantium.
Oh, I thought that was my respect.
Recognition, money, proper facilities. It's the only place to lead a life of meaning in this system.
Yeah, that Byzantium sounds like a fun place.
Okay. Are we done here?
That didn't sound like a dumb thing to say, though.
I suppose you've earned it.
You actually use Axe body spray every day. Hey, I'm not judging. I will make fun of the product itself and how it was marketed, or it used to be marketed. The commercials for Axe body spray were, when they started out, they were just basically like, spray this stuff on you and girls want to have sex with you. That was their tagline when they first started marketing that stuff. They literally had commercials where a guy would spray it on him and he'd just be chased down the street by women. Like, hordes of them. So it got made fun of a lot, and to this day it still gets made fun of.
Oh, really?
I mean, it just body sprayed, it's not a big deal, but the marketing campaign is what made it meme-worthy.
Yes? I suppose you've earned it.
Well, the secrecy.
It's highly illegal to have brought the Raptidons to Terra 2. The research done on them before
Raptidon
Monarch was
smell
left
like a
to the
man.
Dreads was too promising to just
You know, I
abandon,
instantly
so-
buy any product that tells me I can make me more of a man. You know, soy should start marketing and stuff like, drink soy, be a man. There we go.
You've not much idea how these things work, do you?
Tofu, man's
If Auntie
food.
Cleo could be connected to what we're doing here, they'd be ruined. Everyone skirts the law looking
Old
for an
Spice,
edge,
Old
but
Spice was
ultimate
for a
sin is to
longest
be
time known as, yo,
Plausible
well, we wouldn't have
deniability
called it
is
that, but now it would be called, like, Boomer Spice, because it was just, you know, the smell and the product was just associated with your grandpa. I think they've tried their best to get away with that with their, you know, meme-worthy marketing. But, yeah, it used to be like, oh, that's the stuff my grandpa uses.
I suppose you've earned it.
Boomer Spice. Oh, yes, you'll need a touch of Boomer Spice in your pan, hot, with the olive oil.
I grew up in a Spacer's Choice township. My own personal pit of despair. Test marks were high enough, so I set to becoming a scientist. But I didn't relish
You'll
returning
gladly
when
use
my studies
Boomer
were
Spice
done.
because of Terry Crews.
I'd no desire to spend my life finding better ways to churn out worthless goods.
Yeah, that was
My
that was when they
first
tried to get away with the
was
stigma of
betrayed,
being for your
but I
grandpa.
longed for substance, meaning. Toothpaste is about making people.
How come you don't see so much aggressive marketing to, like, female deodorant? What would a aggressive female deodorant commercial be like, anyways?
Fear, jealousy, belief in the grand plan. No one is meant to seek an improvement to their lot in life, though everyone would. Were they
Like,
only
it would
given a
probably be
chance.
something like some frumpy-looking librarian or teacher lady, like, puts it on, and all of a sudden she, like, takes the, you know, the hair clip out of her hair, does that hair shake thing, and all of a sudden she's, like, 10 degrees hotter. Like, yeah, I'm free and liberated now. I noticed that's the theme with you know, whenever it comes to female marketing, it's all about liberation. It's like, you use our product, you'll be free. You'll be liberated. So, we kind of narrowed it down. Guys, you'll get laid and be more of a man. Ladies, you'll be more, you know, natural and liberated. Captain Marvel body spray. Okay, skills. We kind of like have strong dialogue options now, so we don't need to worry about that too much. We'll just dump all these points into gun strong. She gets home and takes her bra. Yeah, the bra coming off, just like throw it across the room. That feels, you know, appropriate. Kicking off the high heels. That's also a big thing in female marketing. That's another. Though that does tie into just the liberation theme. So basically, anything that feels uncomfortable that a woman feels they have to wear, that once they have the right product, they get to stop using it. Bras gone, high heels gone. Like tons of makeup gone. I got just this one, you know, this deodorant just frees me. The worries of society just melt away. You know, let's break some shit down. Flamethrower, heavy machine gun, anarchist cookbook. Hmm. That seems interesting enough to use. I think we got a better helmet, don't we? We do. Whoops. Yeah, we actually haven't saved in a while. Might want to do that. No, no save. If it doesn't set shit on fire, I will be very disappointed. Yeah, we need to try using that. That's a nice sounding weapon. So we'll put that in place of our electro gun. I'm going to use a raptor prod because I've never even tried using it. Random fact, ladies, bras are actually bad for you. No, badly fitting bras are bad for women. So, I think we have another mission we gotta turn in. Retrieve Orson schematics. Find Captain, okay, maybe not. We gotta go do that. In return, we still haven't got enough to, you know, satisfy Gladys. The schematics for Orson's prototype would likely be valuable to Gladys. We can also give her Orson's prototype. That's our next mission. You need all, you explain you need all three to get the nav key for 3? So it doesn't matter who I give it to? This is just a clubbing. I thought they like throw a, you know, this looks like, you know, what is it, a lacrosse thing? I thought it was going to throw an energy ball out or something. What is so special about this? Designed for zapping raptidons. Don't impress me none. I mean, I've read research papers stating that women who use bras actually make boobs sag more over time than those who don't use it. I couldn't tell you on that one. I just know good luck, telling ladies not to wear bras because it's apparently, uncomfortable to try to run with those things and not having a bra on. While I was reading on this topic, long story. Yeah, it's mainly about poorly fitting bras, from what I understand of it. If you get the wrong size, it can be bad for you and constrict blood flow. I don't know. I don't know the science of boobs. I just appreciate them. Yeah, you can quote me on that one. I like that quote. That's a perfectly fine Dartigan quote if I have any. Fucking mines. Am I drugged? Things are wobbly. How many of you know the science of boobs? How many of you went to college for your boobology degree? Yeah, I'm a boobologist. Study boobs in the laboratory. It's a real profession. Don't judge. Imagine telling your mom that, hey mom, 4 years of college, I got my degree in boobs. Go drop kick it. But there's no friendly fire. That would really suck, wouldn't it? Dropped out of medical school, so you're never gonna get that boob degree. Stogies. I need my stogie. I can't start the day without a stogie. Imagine people majoring in boobology. If it was offered course, there would be people who would take it. Hell, I'd be tempted. I'd be tempted just to see what the study course looks like, actually. Tired of itchy acid birds. Messages. Oh, that's a lot of reading. Don't like that. Hike to the terraformer. Wyatt wouldn't mind that. I don't know, you tell me. Well, I have your eye. Have you heard from Porter? Doesn't seem like everyone's responding to my messages. Things are hairy out there. Lock the doors. Keep your head down. Stay safe. Mashinka, I'll come for you. Notes a usual issue, 5% incident, side effect, 60 plus in age bracket. Covered from Doc Orson, dumped from back in the parts logger. Inventory logged for personal use only. Yada 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 yada. Lot of yada yada yadas. Focus. Use. Fuck you. Fuck you so tall. Capsule. That's how I pronounce it.
Makes you wonder about their labs.
I mean, if your product can even be possibly pronounced as fuck you, maybe, you know, spend a bit more time with a marketing team. This game is turning me into a goddamn kleptomaniac. You need to get into the armory and don't have the code, ask me. If I'm not around, check the front desk at the antibiotics lab.
Next. Nobody? That's what I thought.
He's developed a taste for blood. He was such a sweet boy when we brought him into our team. That was not that long ago, actually. Shows you that he's hanging out with the right crew. Bag of Toba corn ears. Sure, that seems important. How to raise shipmates. Well, they kind of raise themselves. You just got to give them food and water. They're like plants, really. And you lead by example. I'm glad they spent so much time modeling the dinosaur poop. Game, why not just give me infinite ammo? I mean, it's clear that I'm never going to run out at this point. That leads outside. Acid steeper. Clean, find an acid steeper. Did I don't... Guess that was the mission? I don't know. Unsightly bloodstains, armory logs, force, fossil, Palazza synchrotron pistol. Functional, unrestrained personnel must attend safety seminar, and a seminar officer not currently available. Recommend permanent secure storage. I don't know how you always have ammo. I never have enough in this game. I just collect it when I find it. I have tons. It's all over the place. Look at all of it right here. Plasma carbine. I think that's what I currently have and is really good. I don't know how you would ever be running out of ammo in this game. And healing items too. Edgelord cute hipster type. Is that your type? Your actual type? The Edgelord cute hipsters? I think, you know, I think there's 3 different descriptions in there, and usually when it comes to the descriptions, you only get to pick 2.
Something valuable in plain sight.
So you can have the Edgelord hipster. You can have the cute hipster. You can have, you know, a cute edgelord, but you can't have all 3. Oh, you're a cute hipster. These 12 and 17 are still working. Your module. Do I have a type? Other than, can I have a good conversation with you? That's about it. I'm not terribly picky. I mean, there's certain things I like more than other things, but I don't really get... Shit, hold on. Just special move him to death, alright? You're not making a dating sim? Like, I've had... My type kind of changes a lot. Like, back in high school, I was really like, I like goth chicks. Even though I wasn't goth myself, it's like, I like goth chicks. Because that was just different, and I liked different because it was so, you know... Everything else was so boring to me. It was like, you know, that's pretty neat. Who didn't like goth chicks? A lot of people. I guess that's what I came for. Return to Gladys on the Groundbreaker. Yeah, what have we accomplished? Okay, we got the acid steeper too for that mission. Right, find Captain Ironion Scylla. Return to Gladys on the Groundbreaker. Turn to Orson. You found Orson's schematic. They're from Force, an out-system weapons manufacturer. They are almost certainly contraband. Acquire the science weapon on Scylla. Logs of Hawthorne's terminal indicate finishes a powerful weapon. Alright, so, let's go return this to Orson. Girls with jet black hair are awesome. I'm a fan of all hair colors. Well, I'm more into natural hair color. Natural hair color. To be honest, Chad, my type is, wow, you actually like me? Wow, you're pretty cool. That's my type. Wow, you the gullible type is what I guess I should say. Wow, you actually, you know, what's wrong with you? It's actually worse than this. I'm the easiest girl. I've mentioned several times that if I'd been born a girl, I'd be just a massive slut. No doubt about it. I need the electro gun. These things are annoying otherwise. Not common.
Processing.
That ain't an electro gun. Bull hammer. Hammer good tool. Actually, hammer bad. Hey, Greenhood, how are you? I think half of chat wants to date me from all these questions right now. Am I being, you know, hit on right now? Chat, don't make me uncomfortable. I'm a human being, okay?
Reminds me of the first ship I crewed on. Captain had to ban Vorst and baked beans.
You only like me because I'm the guy talking into a microphone. Don't lie. Hey, see you later, Stego. Or whoever was leaving. I'm not your type, Zabe. Now I can trust you. I think we're done here. It's the voice. And I wish it worked as well in reality as it does on the internet. I think the problem is everyone around here, most of the guys around where I live, had this exact same voice, so it becomes more normal. Or at least all the guys who didn't want to wanted to be taken serious as they got older, so they avoided having a southern accent. How do you know I'm not your type? I could be sexy as fuck, you know, and you don't even know. Maybe I'm hiding my face, just so you don't feel bad about my male beauty. Lemon tree. Doing just fine there, partner. Am I living in the ghettos? No. I live in the opposite one. I live in a tiny little town. Fuck. Mines are fun. Where am I? Okay, we need to go this way. That was that secret laboratory. I like the sporty tomboy girls and the femmy twink guys, and I'm pretty sure you're not either of those. I'm kind of a cross between those, actually. But I see your point. You know, I got so much ammo, why not spam the hell of it? Putting 5 sins because of mines. I don't even know if I could sin this game. So... hold up. Oh, that's my dude. Sorry, Felix. You look like a... well, no, you know, you're actually not. You just... Are you? Okay, it is my dude. I'm apparently suffering from Alzheimer's. Or that I'm having Nam flashbacks and, you know, shooting at my son. One part of that initiative. This is not a reading stream tonight, apparently. Flashbacks to Spec Ops Align. You mean being bored to death? Have I just made like the ultimate gun in the game? Right now, this thing seems OP as fuck. Against human enemies, anyways. I'm just too strong. Welcome to Dubai. God, I will never... I despise that game so much. You don't even want to know. It was... when I was playing that through that, it was a just... I cannot think of any other game other than Final Fantasy 13 that felt like such a mind-numbing chore that I had to force myself into doing it. I wanted to stop every single minute. Okay, here paper.
Oh, hello. Why do you seem familiar? Have we met?
You know, there's absent-minded and then there's like worrying signs of dementia.
I'm just quite selective about what information I choose to retain. That said, yes, I...
What about did I hate? That it was boring as all hell. The gameplay was terrible. It was unfun. The pacing was, just meh. And the story did not speak to me at all. It just felt patronizing.
What a relief. You hold months of work in your
I mean, I saw what it was trying to do, but it was still like, this is just making me angry. Hold on, force weapons are contraband. Why don't you turn this in? Why didn't you turn this in when you found it?
Anton would have just given them to Porter without a second thought.
Which game am I talking about? Spec Ops. These are valuable schematics. I could sell them for quite the profit.
Sadly true. Contraband does tend to fetch a high price among the colony's ne'er-do-wells. So be it. I'll buy them off of you.
That decreased our reputation. Oh god, that's some weaponized Pepsi right now. Once Pepsi gets warm, ooh, maybe don't drink it. Or at least chug it down. What do you think, Chad? Should I hand over the schematics? He's kind of annoyed me with how he just likes to look down all the time. Kill him. Settle down there, Satan. Do it.
Much obliged. Here are your bids. Now, let's see here. Attach this, twist that, apply a little pressure, and voila! I can finally call this little side project complete. Thank the law. Oh. I can't be caught with this. You take it.
You were doing your mom's hair while you were talking about boobs and goth girls and being sexy as fuck, and she's very concerned for you.
Yes, I'll call you.
She probably should be. Maybe don't listen to my stream while your mothers are in the rooms, chat. Might not be a good idea. Alright, so I think we just gotta... The only thing left to do is go back to the that place. No, no. Return to Gladys. And then we can turn in a bunch of companion quests as well. A sexy goth? How absurd. The sad thing is you're mostly right. Most of the people who, did go goth, weren't exactly always on the attractive side. Well, there's a reason a lot of goths were fat. But when you did find the one, it's like, nice. Now this has to be a lot more expensive than just regular asphalt. Maybe you tone the price down a little bit. You can be your chubby, big titty goth girlfriend. There's the dream. I don't think I've actually tested if I can kill birds in this game or not. There are 2 goth girls. I didn't think there was actually that many, actual true goths anymore. I thought that that culture had kind of like died out in favor of things like hipsters and everything else. You'd have no problem introducing your waifu to your family? That depends. What is your waifu?
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
You have acquired systems and serfdoms.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy-like, ain't it?
What do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Oh yeah, that's a ship's computer voice thingy. How about you? Let me do the dumb.
Oh, neat! I've never seen a talkie system before. I read about them, though, in a trade magazine.
Talkie?
Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
What do you think, Pavarti? Is it safe to fly now that we got the regulator? Pavarti will be fixing you from now on. I expect your full cooperation. Are we like picking a waifu here? This feels like a waifu moment. AI waifu or like, Fix-It Felix waifu?
I am at your disposal, Ms. Parvati. You will find the technical schematics in the engineer's locker, though I'm afraid Captain Hawthorne has lost the owner's manual.
I don't see any holes in the hull.
You like Fix-It Felix waifu? That just came to my mind because she's the handyman.
You can do that, My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Did you learn your trade from your father? It sounded like when you talked to Reed.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
I don't see the humor. Reed seemed to have it in for you. You worked beside your father your whole life? Did your dad ever work on spaceships?
I'm not exactly a model employee. Not like you wanted. The kind that stays quiet and gets the right work done in the right order every day. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone
You're back.
figured it
What
was
did you
on account
miss?
of my dad.
I don't know. What was the last thing we were talking
We
about, Mike?
happy with us. Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
Well, this has turned into a much longer conversation. After school, you moved straight back to Edgewater.
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Did you get much time with him after you got back from school?
About a year.
She sounds like Chloe. It actually is the same voice actor.
His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing.
All she has to do is say one shaka bra, and it becomes obvious.
Listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
This is her doing the Southern Chloe. What is the most cringe example of PDA you've ever of a PDA? I don't think I've ever seen a cringe PDA. If we're what yo, spell out what you mean by PDA. That could be a couple different things, but it's probably not what I'm thinking of. Use workbench. So can we add any more mods to this monster of a gun? Well, we probably need to repair it, don't we? Tinker. You want to tinker with a plasma carbine? It will cost 81 bits. I guess we tinkered it. Public display of affection. Oh, I thought you were, when you said PDA, I thought you meant the actual handheld personal display, you know, old ass display devices. Like what? Can't really think of any of those either. I get the place where I live. It's not really that common. It's usually like hand holding, hugging, or a kiss or something. People are sensible here in the country. What are you? Range weapon mod magazine. Changes the weapon's damage type to shock. No, I like it where it is. Sight increases weapon accuracy. Extends the weapon's maximum range. It's already pretty accurate, so this one makes more sense. No, that's a fucking gun. Cool. You lived in the country, at least where I was sensible was not a word I'd use. Maybe it's just Canada. There is a reason trailer park boys is a thing. Well, not everything country is, you know, a trailer park. That's a misconception, in a rotten one. I mean, there are trailer parks there, just like there's a ghetto in the city or something, but... it's just simple living. Yeah. Chew your backy. Have some lemonade. Sit on the porch. Watch clouds go by.
Near you, try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Wait. Oh, you again.
I could hire myself out to ships in need someday. Be my own mechanic, like how Ellie's her own doctor. I wonder sometimes.
Cool. You just made it awkward. Good morning, guy. How are you? You watched my Modern Warfare video? It was okay, given you have... Oh, it was just okay. I see. No, I get you. Yeah, I actually commented earlier that trying to make that into a funny video, or a fun video, was like trying to make dough rise without yeast. Took a lot of beating.
I don't know what that means, but
I think it turned out decent enough.
it ain't easy carrying a torch for the Rangers. I understand. The Rangers' victories are your victories. Their defeats are likewise crushing. You serious? Wow, Max. Never expected you to understand. This may come as a surprise to your feelings, but I understand what it is to be a fan. That's so. You know something?
I'm good at beating my meat dough.
To be a fan is to cultivate a
I'm not gonna lie, I am very good.
vicariously through a tossball team. Nah, I was right.
Practice makes perfect.
You're a git, Max.
Good to see you, boss.
He looks weird in the armor. He looks... Okay, he has nothing to say.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
Dumb, let's talk about the thing. You know, that thing with a thing you want to do. I like that I got the dumb perk. Or the dumb, character flaw. It's fun.
Of course. Are you ready to break into security on the Groundbreaker?
Remind me why we want to do that.
If I can access the data cartridge from the terminal in security, I can easily hack into their arrivals and departures registry. That'll give us dates, times, and the crew manifests for every registered ship. I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Cool. Okay, we still haven't gotten all of our crew yet. Oh, I like that you find stuff and you just put it in people's rooms. Like how you want this? And we got a part for the robot. Install the acid steeper.
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register your SAM?
Register your SAM? Yes.
Registering new owner. Captain.
Welcome to the crew, Sam.
SAM units live to clean and clean to live. Battery levels are fully charged.
I like him. Let's go with the big old scream.
Error. This unit is unable to process the service request. Ah! Customer, please repeat the command.
So where did you come from? Where did you
units
go?
travel fully assembled in a 12x12 corrugated steel box.
No, I want to know more about... He's a robot. I don't think he has a personal backstory.
Did you know SAM units are capable of equipping regulation-grade flamethrower nozzles? Upgrade your attachment today and get to firing away.
Want to help me clean up this colony?
Got stubborn stains. Leave them for SAM.
I was kind of hoping there would be an HK-47 voice in it. Like, greetings, meatbag. Suggestion. Oh well, can't have everything. Isn't that gonna freak the crew out a little bit?
Something on your mind?
Why do guys go crazy when they find women in a game lobby? I don't know, probably because they're young, immature little boys who, like, oh my god, girls don't play games. Then they're usually playing with their guy friends, and they don't want to be, do anything to demasculate themselves. Which apparently is just, treating, a girl in a game lobby normally. I don't know how real that is, or like how, bad that problem is. I get the feeling it's a bit overblown. But maybe not. I couldn't really explain. I've never, I'm not a female, so I've never had it happen to me, and I don't really play multiplayer that much. So I don't actually see it happen. But it's usually just extremely juvenile children. Once you reach a certain age, you're like, I don't fucking care. I don't play games. Hopefully you're like that very early though, and you never have to go through that phase of girls. To my quarters. How come I don't get to decorate my own office? Or my own room? We need to transfer some shit, don't we? Because we got a lot of stuff weighing me down. Plasma rifle, tactical shotgun. Yeah, we don't need that many plasma rifles. There we go. That should be good. No new messages? I see. Alright, time to leave. So what is Chad talking about? The way Soldier calls each other brother would give Liquid Snake a run for his money. Brother! Then we got what else is in chat? I'm here, but soon I will not be. Whoa. Because I opened it. Okay, yeah, that sentence sounded a bit, bad at the beginning of it. Like it was a note I was going to find after a tragic discovery. Then Papa saying kinda was hard when you see a hot guy in high school. In my day, 10 years ago.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Ada, do you have a favorite among the crew? It's me, right?
Define favorite.
Someone you like.
I see. In that case, my favorite is Sam.
The robot, huh? I see. Are you keeping any secrets from me? Are we in a relationship?
What do you mean? Do you have any examples of secrets you have kept from me?
I'm one of the Lost Hope colonists. The scientists revived me from hibernation. I'm afraid of sock puppets.
Truthfully, not that I contain the capacity to lie. I had suspected as much. Your neurological impulses spike at unusual and often inappropriate moments. It doesn't take a genius to correlate the meaning, although if I were a human, I would be considered one. I am glad you felt comfortable enough to tell me, Captain. According to my file on the subject, that means you either desire to obtain something from me, or you have formed a partial fondness for my persona. Thank you for confiding in me, Captain. I have been keeping a secret as well, but you shall have to discern it yourself.
Are you sentient? Your secret is that you were in love with Alex Hawthorne. You're clandestinely plotting to take over the Halcyon system.
I do not like joking about the Captain, Captain. And we both know I am not capable of such a complex emotion.
Are you sentient?
What? No, absolutely not. I have no concept of self whatsoever.
Wow, nice poker face.
Discounting the architecture of a shell persona my captain asked me to construct, I identify entirely as a collection of electrical impulses, with no fundamental consciousness. I never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship. I swear. How did you guess, Captain? Did Sam tell you? I should have known better than to confide in such a primitive construct in the heat of the moment.
I think that was her joke circuit activating. What all sentient AI would say. Alright, so back to the Groundbreaker. We should go to Phineas's lab at some point and meet our dear friend. Why can't we?
Groundbreaker has approved our request for
Why can't we marry our ship?
You're free to disembark.
Seems like a question for a different age. We demand the right to marry our ships that we spent so much love, sweet, tender time on. I don't know why I gave that a southern accent, but it just seemed right. Alright, we need to take Pavarti with us, because we got a mission to do with her here. And we need to take Vicar as well. I would take Robot Dude, but we need these two for right now. I want to be robosexual, depends on the robot. Alright, we got some stoof. Locate the security drink. Let's go on a date. Or well, let's send Pavarti on a date, not us. That feels depressing. We're getting our crew laid, but not us. This is like the opposite of Mass Effect. This is like getting, Tali to hook up with, one of the boring human characters you get at the beginning of the game. Am I telling you the complex love between Joker and the N7 is wrong? Well, the AI wasn't the ship. It just is in control of the ship. Also got some skill and perk points I should probably be spending, shouldn't I? I'm a bad gamer. You know what? I'll go there. What do we want here? Interactable, highlight range, vendor buying price, bonus extra headshots, alliance weapon damage, companion ability cooldowns, reset companion cooldown, carrying capacity bonus for companions. Yeah, sure. More carrying capacity. That seems good. You're sad? I locked myself out of her quest by accident. I thought getting her drunk was a bad option because she said she didn't.
Do we get a table? Stand in a corner? Groundbreaker's safe from melting to bits now. Lots of good people can rest easy because of you.
What do you think of the new guy, Felix?
He seems like a nice boy to me. I'm glad you gave him a shot.
I don't know, he seemed really smart.
Oh, I'm sure he puts his socks on one.
She doesn't realize how,
else.
concussed we are.
I mean, sure, he's a bit rough around the edges. I bet he just needs somebody to show him a better path.
So you're saying I could sculpt him into an ideal minion?
That's not exactly what I'm saying.
Sounded like it to me. We have to talk to her while we're inside the bar.
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert? Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
Oh, you're not much of a drinker. Better start slow with a beer. I'd start with a beer, but you said it Edgewater. The smell made you sick. How about wine? If you really want to get drunk, whiskey is efficient. Whiskey. Whiskey it is.
Well, drunk's what I'm aiming for, so I'll take your word on it. Bottoms up.
Whiskey's a fine choice. Think I may have a glass myself.
We're all getting sloshed. Oh, that's a nice face.
No, that's good. I'm fine.
Hey, she's making the Mass Effect Andromeda main character face.
Oh, propellant. Oh, stars, I can feel it settling. Oh, Captain. I'm pining for June like something fierce. What am I doing?
Generally or specifically, enjoying a drink with your friends.
Huh. Yeah. I guess we are that, huh? Friends. Friends give each other counsel, right? What do you think I should do about Junlei? Because I feel about as aimless as an automech with a busted nav chip.
I give counsel to plenty of folks I don't consider to be friends. If you need an ear, Ms. Holcomb, I'm listening.
Start by telling me why her message got you so unsettled.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
What'd she actually write in the message? You haven't said. No one sends terrible, vaguely sensual poetry to someone they don't like.
I don't know, I'd call it, sensual. That's a lot.
A poem implied you calming her with a touch. That's romance serial grade stuff.
It did. Oh dear, I hadn't really...
I mean, you only talked to her the one time. It's actually kind of very forward of her.
As an avid reader and collector of rare tomes, I believe I ought to have a look at this specimen of literary self-expression.
Wait, are you talking about porn? He's talking about porn, isn't he? What'd she actually write in her message?
It was real long and rambly.
But I'd like to hear your sensual poetry. Sure, Berserk. I'll let the entire chat know.
All sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
No.
Well, maybe she just wanted to let me know her preferences. In a less awkward way. But that made it more awkward. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
Alright. Maybe you should, let's get you some water. No, persuade. Let's get you some water. You've had enough.
Water's for cowards. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little...
Wow, your voice went super southern right there.
Here I come.
Good call. It's best to proceed with a light hand the first time.
Shush you.
The legendary super southern.
I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
The legendary super southern just grows a brilliantly blonde mullet down to his back. So scared. What?
Everything?
Super southern Bellsy.
Terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
Don't stop there, you're on a roll. No wonder you're scared. There's an easy way to get the answers to all those questions. Fuck if I know. I'm just here for the boost. Yeah, just go ask her,
There's
God.
nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. That's... well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought
You
cared
brought the
about me
Doritos,
for
chat.
me.
I actually had Doritos for the first time in months today.
What if she is, but then later, she's not?
They don't... You know, after you go a long time without Doritos and you finally had them, you're like, wow, was I actually looking forward to this? Like, these aren't as... You know, I guess it's, you know, time that makes them, you know, make you think they taste good. They just taste like, you know, dry potato chips. And you go your separate ways. I thought... Hold on a second. There we go. Now I cleared my throat. We have that in common, you know. I'm not interested in physical affection either. Wow, we are not picking that one. Are you afraid of being rejected for who you are?
Of course. Wouldn't you be?
The secret is Doritos aren't as good as they were in the early 2000s. Why, they changed the formula? I am who I am. People don't like that. That's not for me. Well, that was supposed to be Tommy Wiseau, but it turned into Arnold. No, I am who I am. People don't like that. That's not for me. Yeah, that's a bit more. That's more Tommy.
Huh. I've never thought of it that way. I wonder what June's afraid of being rejected for. She seems perfect to me. Maybe those are just my rosish colored goggles talking. To be strong like
You can't sleep, but yeah, there's no romance options for the main character, from what I've heard.
Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain.
They probably did that just to avoid the Mass Effect comparison.
Ungenerous thoughts.
Since they already knew they were going to be compared to Fallout. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. We all do.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her.
You're tearing me apart, Pavati.
Worth caring for. Well,
Oh, hot
Captain, this
Dartigan.
has
Yes,
been-
exactly.
This has been a whole lot. I got just... Wow. So much to think about.
Are you gonna ask her out already? God, it's like watching like the 6th episode in an anime you don't really care for, but they just keep dragging it out.
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
But what if Senpai doesn't like the chocolates I made for him? What if someone else gives him chocolates before me? Let me use my sexy persuade 15 on you.
All right. There's no need to strip your screws over it. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot.
Thank you for being a friend.
Well, it's not like I could be elsewhere. Nor am I capable of neglecting a wayward lamb in need of guidance.
Chad, if you want to send me chocolates, I'll happily accept.
All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together.
This ain't a commune, you know. Take Pavarti back to the ship. Right now, we got other thing to do. We gotta figure out, we gotta do the empty man thing. The empty man.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Fudge.
Couldn't figure out how to get through this damn door, though. Let me just resave it. You don't have a chocolate emote, so that's the best you got. Hey, that works. Can you just not hack this damn door? Ever? Hey, see you later, GMC.
Looking sharp.
There has to be a way in there. Let me check the map. Maybe it's on another floor or something? You have to lockpick your way in there. Well, it doesn't even give me the option, though. See, when I look at the door, it just, you know, no option to lockpick it. Oh well, we still have another, you know, journal mission to turn in. Lockpick too low? Apparently so.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your
Hey, Absolus, Wonderbits question, why have you not seen anyone play through as hyper-communistic rebel attempting to tear down the hyper-capitalistic board in order to rebuild the space USSR? They probably didn't want to make it a political, you know, statement. They probably wanted to avoid that. They just wanted to have fun and make a, you know, a game that is clearly a parody of over-capitalistic indulgence, but not have it be like, just like, okay, that's the problem. Here's the solution. Communism, brother. Communism. So I'm guessing that's the reason. Just my 2 cents.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway? You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do.
Investigated that distress signal.
What's that? Speak up now.
About those secrets you asked me to look for.
What'd you turn up?
Found the toothpaste formula, and then I unfound it.
Well, that's just swell, sweetheart. Good for you.
I acquired some research on Raptidon Musk, but I found another buyer.
A shame you didn't visit old Gladys first. That would have fetched a good price. I may have thrown in a batch of my famous sugar cookies just to sweeten the deal. If Auntie Cleo's exporting wraps from Monarch, golly me, someone's going to be in the soup when they get caught.
I found a prototype weapon schematic from Force, but I lost it.
Bless your slippery little fingers. Isn't that just a shame? Prototype schematics go for a fair handful of bits around here.
I think that's it.
Darnation. It sounded like a gold mine, but maybe that's just my old hopes getting in the way. I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now. You can come visit anytime.
Oh, fuck. Because I didn't bring that back, I have to pay the money now?
What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom? That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei.
I guess you get... Well, yeah, well, fuck, I shouldn't have turned those missions in on the, where I did.
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will.
I didn't think of the bits, I was thinking like an RPG player to turn them in the, the quickest place possible.
Go right ahead, sweetheart. Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
Wait, what makes you think that? You may have made the right choice, it's what I did, but I wanted the reputation.
Looking behind the curtain,
Chad is super hungry today.
But old Gladys...
Well, they hear a video game character mention food, so they all gotta pipe up like, I could go for some of that. That's why advertising is so effective.
That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker.
You have to pay the money no matter what. Yeah, but she probably gives you a lot more.
Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board.
Yeah, you can kill any NPC in the game from what I've heard.
A little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players. But that's more of a passion project.
What about non-famous players? I earned quite a reputation as a fifth back during my penitentiary, seminary days.
You do have
It's the most I've seen that man smile when he's talking to this old lady.
Say. But that's not what you wanted to talk about.
I saw that there's a BMW M306 in NFS Heat, so I'll be making it similar to the one I had in Need for Speed Most Wanted. Cool, I guess.
Anytime,
well, I'm glad that satisfied a craving you had. And them cookies. How much money do we have on us? Yeah, we got 19,000 on it, so we actually got enough. But before we do that, there's a mission here. Solution thing. Find Captain Irion in Scylla. I think that's here, isn't it? No, that's, we gotta get on. Never mind. Turn mission in.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting.
Here's your filthy Luca.
Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the Sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her.
Inform Dr. Wells you have a nav
Was
key.
there anything else? Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Alright, Dr. Wells. Yeah, okay, that. You know, there's an acceptable level of vermin on a, scummy space station, but when you walk in, there's just like a marsupial-looking thing crawling around. That might be a bit too much.
Still getting acquainted? Can't go wrong if you stick to the promenade.
You have a feeling I'll be 82% bored playing Death Stranding. Well, we'll see. If it's all a matter of execution, as I keep telling everyone in chat.
Didn't quite catch that. You'll have to speak up. Glass ear? Sorry, there's a lot of static on my end. Nothing to fear. Sorry again. The sound of Groundbreaker's engines has really got to me over the years.
You were just pretending you can't hear me. Well, that takes a perception check, does it?
Huh? What?
Hey, see you later, Puff.
Huh. Now that I heard.
God damn it, gamer, I am Alex Hawthorne. I served him. Wait, she's on our ship? Inform Dr. Wells you have a nav key. Oh, we contact her.
Heard from the lasses down on 22 that you...
There are not enough stories where you kill someone and become them by proxy. Hey, David Cage has got you covered. Just play Omicron the Nomad Soul. You take over a lot of people's lives in that game. See, David, the Cage Master, was thinking ahead. He knew people would want that kind of experience. He knew you'd want to be sucked into an alternate dimension with demons, and then have sex with another man's wife immediately upon doing so.
Highly seriously.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise.
If I could have one video game character as a girlfriend, who would it be? What was her name? Morgan in Dragon Age? Kind of fits the goth theme I mentioned earlier. She was nice. Did you talk to Jun Lee?
I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
I think just like you, we're kindred spirits. Not so bad so far. Were there any funny typos?
Oh, she called mashed potatoes smashed potatoes, but I think maybe that's just what they call them on Groundbreaker. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
So Jun Lee does like you, and she said it in the most awkward way possible. Dumb. Wait, is she talking about you? The Isabella crisis was all a big misunderstanding. Glad we wasted time drinking because Jun Lee's bad at writing messages. If you two marry, you'll be saying, haha, just kidding, unless you're not. Let's just get this happy couple together.
Isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal, and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did.
I clearly never spent time with Morgan. That character was so bland.
Thanks for taking me out.
Yeah, I want to point something out to everyone in chat. In reality, all of us are pretty fucking bland. None of us are video game protagonist material. Well, a rare few, maybe. Most of us, though, if you stuck us in a game, we'd just be NPCs that just stand there in a corner, like, doing a random animation. Okay, so is that entire quest line now? Yeah, it's done. Thankfully. Salvager in the sky. Lilia Hagen runs Sublight Salvage and shipping. Her office is located on Groundbreaker's Promenade. Shit. Okay, when did I pick up that mission? Now that you have access to Stellar Bay, Glacier says... Okay, so let's go do that. Before I leave. Did you just call me an NPC? I'll have you know. Shit, I am an NPC. Yeah, we are all NPCs. Let's take Robot. Oh, actually, doesn't he, like, give me better hacking skills? So we kind of... He might let us get into that security office. Become as NPC. You know, it's not bad being an NPC. You always seem to have more money than the protagonist running around doing chores for you. And for at least a short time, a period of time, you get to give orders to the guy who will save the world.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh?
Best we can hope for is to be an escape protagonist and be transported to another world and get some awesome power to save their world. That we're not an NPC at that point. Ah, not enough. You're a Ubisoft radio villain. I think I could probably make it to a radio villain dialogue, where I get the one cutscene at the end before I die, but the rest of the game I'm just like whispering in the hero's ear. That I could probably manage that with a lot of training. Oh, you're all the way up there, are you?
CNP pancake mix. Now requires no mix. Don't mix.
Let's be honest, most of us would actually probably just be a corpse lying on the in the dungeon that the hero comes across. That's the level of NPC we mostly are.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the...
I'm already halfway to being a radio villain. My name's Captain Dartigan. No, that's right, Captain Hawthorne.
Sure you are. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to
You'd want to be Virgil while you get high aspirations. How much poetry do you read daily? And do you ever go around, I need more power? Hello.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen.
I'd rather be the
CEO
Joker
and
from
Executive
Devil May Cry
Director
3.
of Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
He was fun. Okay, name's Dartigan, Captain of the Unreliable. Let's keep up the... Yep.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable
Jester?
again.
Yeah, Jester.
Useful ship.
It's been a while since I played 3. Cut me some slack. Hey, Tetsukami, have a great night. Alright, I'd recognize that leaky boat if it's anywhere. I didn't kill him. Don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
There is always a catch.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
What's so special about Stellar Bay?
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack.
Embargo. But my lord, is that legal? Sure.
One of my guys
Or like
in
Stellar Bay.
has a lead on some high-grade salvage.
Nice use of the
He
language.
went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
Guys, Chad, do you ever get those tiny little zits right in the edge of where your nose meets your cheek and it just hurts like hell? Got one of those right now, and I'm like fucking wincing over it. Like, damn you. Your positioning is terrible. Sleepy Dart? Well, I did get up early today to finish up the video. You hate those? Yeah, those are like the worst zits. I don't know why they hurt more than anything else. But they're right there at the where the nose meets the face. What's Sublight doing in Fallbrook?
A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around with the board embargo. We keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more.
Tell me more of this
sense
unconventional
to thank
erotica.
Sublight for their good time.
How unconventional, yes.
One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech. Didn't end well for anyone, including the cameraman.
That's not really that's not really erotica. That's just like, yo, what the fuck WTF Reddit post.
When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed
Facial
anything they
blemishes
couldn't
hurt
carry
because
off
they
the
are
road.
on sensitive nerves and swell the
Apparently,
tissue.
One of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas.
So I'm after the Alta Vitae gas.
It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nuclein in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab.
Ah, yes, Alta Vitae. I knew someone who inhaled it by accident. I'd never seen anybody spontaneously combust before.
I see your friend here is the brains of the operation. Good. Every salvage crew needs one.
Eye guy, let me assure you, your English is very good. Even better than most natural English speakers and writers, such as myself.
Now get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
Don't want to make you feel paranoid or something.
Don't go looking for anything, except salvage. Just watch out.
English
You'll
much
do
good.
fine.
Yeah, if you've watched even one of my streams, you know I can barely string 2 words together.
Well, that set me at ease.
It's like, I speck. The ability to speak does not make you an intelligent creature. That's what Qui-Gon would say to me. He would like treat me like a racist dick that he is. Like, you're not exactly intelligent, are you? You're not sapient.
Another long-term penitentiary assignment.
You thought I intentionally get words wrong? Yeah, that's a great excuse. I'm going to go with that. Well, there are times when I do it for to make words sound funny. But there are also times I just get hung up on a word or I stutter. I stutter a lot. No, that's not exactly my fault. It's all, biology. Dar Binks. Athbeck. That's apparently the Swedish version of Jar Jar. Athbeck. Alright, so we got ourselves no mission. But we got a passage anywhere. Weapons from the... Can't get into that. Well, we can also go to the Phineas's lab, too. So we'll do that before we go anywhere else. I stutter a lot, too. My mouth can't keep up with my brain, so I trip over the words. That's what happens with me. I'm thinking before my words, and they just get stuck. No, and then before they come out. You wouldn't believe how long it takes me to record all my lines, because I usually speak faster when I'm doing that. And I just screw up so many takes by stuttering. If we get bored with... I'll probably have Death Stranding beat before Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order comes out.
Hail, Captain. Your return time is within 14% of the expected value. Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Sure. Put him on screen. Does this guy have a life?
I don't believe so, Captain.
Oof.
Transition incoming.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the board.
You thought I was going to play Death Stranding? Well, the game has to come out first, doesn't it?
If we don't,
But I am going to play Death Stranding.
they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what
Unless you've got a key you're hinting at giving me right now.
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps? I certainly wouldn't call it boring, especially if your idea of fun involves navigating a hostile biosphere populated by carnivorous monsters. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking
Sounds
establishments
exotic.
of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss.
Nyoka.
Once you have
Actually, her name sounds like yogurt.
make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound.
Buy some of Nyoka. Now with, with blueberries. You thought it would be Death Stranding, but it was me, Outer Worlds. Everything is a JoJo meme. Even my, vote for the next game.
Come see me in
Have I been called to play a game by the studio? For example, Ubisoft invited me to play... No, never. They never will, probably. Not exactly the kind of channel they look for. Usually they're looking for people who will be nice to their product when it comes out.
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
I've had some, YouTuber friends who have been called in to do stuff like that. And been given the opportunity. But I don't... Usually you have to, like, focus on one particular genre of games. Or one particular game in general. Or just be so freaking big that they can't ignore you. Let's go to Phineas's lab. Oh.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
I'm gonna talk to this guy face to face. You're sad? Why are you sad, eye guy?
Good luck, Captain.
We're gonna finally take a robot with us. Ellie too. It's okay, when I make it big in like 2 time loops, I will call you to make a video on my game. I mean, I don't really think that's a good idea, but hey.
Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
I wouldn't recommend, getting me to do it, because I'm going to trash it, and even if it's good. It's kind of my thing. Like, you could make the best game ever, and I will still find a way to make fun of it. Right, over there. Get the D-select party members first. Oh well. You think it would be like automatically built in that if you pick on someone, it automatically deselects one of the other two, or just has it fresh?
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Me, actually.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
For what it's worth, I appreciate you pulling me out of the Hope. You could have asked me before shoving me into an escape pod.
Oh, balderdash! You hadn't yet recovered your faculties of speech. What was I to do? Dear so-and-so...
Yeah, that sounds like the guy you want to send down to the, the hostile planet surface who can't even talk.
Still, I admit I may have been a touch hasty, even thoughtless. I do apologize if I rushed you.
Is that Rick? Yes, this is Rick from Rick and Morty.
Nonsense. There's no such thing as luck. Only well-calculated margins of error. You survive
Look what Gordon Freeman accomplished.
out of 100 simulations.
Halcyon is a cesspit. I'm starting to regret ever coming here.
Yes, well, you're stuck here with the rest of us. Halcyon's our cesspit now, and we're all circling the drain together. We can wallow in our collective misery, or we can try to make Halcyon a better place. I don't know about you, but I'd like to live in a colony that isn't marching toward oblivion.
Alright, let's change topic.
Of course. What's on your mind?
There's some reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass.
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper. Absolutely. Let's talk.
Have you met my crew yet?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Ah, the wanted criminal himself. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the
Rick and Morty has multiple fan theories regarding evil Morty, and there is plenty of evidence to prove them all. The question is, which one of them will be true? Hey, can I let chat know a secret? I have never watched a single episode of Rick and Morty. I've seen clips here and there, but never watched a single episode.
Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't.
I'm fresh and virginal when it comes to that media.
For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You may be extraordinarily dim-witted, but you've got heart. I'm sure your crew sees that as well as I do.
Yes, I am a handsome, very attractive man.
Liquefied, which pleases me immensely.
Guys, I know what Rick and Morty is all about. You don't have to, like, convince me on it. I'll probably try watching it at some point. It's been a matter of, finding time to sit down and watch TV. There's a lot of TV out there these days, if you haven't noticed. We're living in an era where there's like a dozen different shows that you have to absolutely watch at all times anymore. It's a bit overwhelming.
What's on your mind?
I mean, just in the upcoming it's like it never stops anymore. Like used to, you'd have like maybe 1 or 2 shows every season that you had to like, okay, that's good, gotta watch that. But we're living in like this golden age of television where like everything's like massively produced. And there's hit shows coming out all the time. Christy Pig. Chat, would you eat? Can I recommend the amazing technology we call turning a show into a podcast while you do something different? That sounds terrible. Why would I want to listen to a show instead of watching it? Then you're going to be missing a lot of stuff. Pick up Shrink Ray.
Whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp.
Hey, see you later, Mike.
Feel free to try it on the Marauder sometime.
Cool, we got a Duke Nukem weapon. Okay, can't use it on that. I wanted to shrink the piggy. Make it a bite-sized morsel. Why does he have so many pigs? You're beginning to suspect something here, Doctor. Hack 30 bypass. Welcome, Phineas. Okay, got the... 100 bits. I got another 100 bits just to share this fact with everyone. Eating 3 kilograms of yellow Lego bricks will give you diarrhea. Probably kill you too. I imagine 3 kilograms of Lego bricks takes up a lot of space, and it's plastic. But hey, if you got the stomach for it, call up Guinness. I worked it out. Explain details later will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present. I think I actually read these versions of the messages on my ship. Dumped a new associate dirt side Terra 2 near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust them only about 23% of the time. They're recovering his ship. Should be along any time. Yeah.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
Hey, we were in one of those earlier. I made the chat hungry, and now I must feed them. How did I make the chat hungry? Oh, Bubbles. No, I'm not gonna kill Bubbles. Talk to Bubbles. Pick up poster. Obscure body in the SK system. Cute. Chat, you'll find anything cute, won't you? We're just stealing all of his posters. Spent over 4 decades in space and nothing but the technology of this little chamber keeping you alive. The rest of your fellow colonists are trapped in similar chambers, waiting for you to restore them.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
Field. Reminder, mop up melted pig. Alright, time to leave. We came here for the shrink ray. Use shrink ray on Bubbles. Small pig. Oh. It just pops back into, you know, normal pig. You know, if it's a giant pig, it should have giant bubbly testicles as well, if they're gonna, you know, render it. I can think of another game that rendered, you know, fantastic pig testicles that I played recently. This gun doesn't kill, this is a non-lethal weapon. Very 1950s roguish, actually, space weapon. I like. It can kill? Oh. It deals damage? I thought it just made them small. I thought I'd have to step on someone to get small first.
Pick up any more strays while you were out? I suppose if the crew's quarters fill up, we could hang hammocks in the cargo hold.
Alright. So. Okay. Skilla is where we have another mission. And Monarch is where we kind of gotta go. Let's go to Skilla. There's like some stuff to do there. Actually, that is where we gotta go. Never mind. Warning, danger. Cascadia landing pad. Kilia. Speaking of Red Dead Redemption 2, you were watching my Sin video on it yesterday and thought about how you're milking the franchise for money. Sin became a reality because it's now released on a released PC version. I don't really consider that to be milking the franchise because it's just releasing on another platform. They just took fucking forever. So it's no different from like releasing it on PS4 and Xbox. I mean, there'll probably be a Switch version at some point. Hey, if Witcher can make it work, I don't see any reason why not. Alright, finally we're going to use Robot. Robot and Ellie. I need to play Red Dead 1 at some point for a video. But I've got a bunch of big games already stored on my hard drive. I need to get through, you know, make videos on them first. So what are we doing here in Skilla? Weapon from the Void. Acquire the science weapon on Skilla. And then we also have... Retrieve them. No, that's somewhere else. Space-time continuum. That's on Monarch. So. No, just this thing. Find the weapon. Then we go to Monarch. Well, there'll probably be like
no laws, no lines, and a whole lot of guns. I love this place.
Let's get fresh.
I'm gonna guess there's probably a bunch of side missions I'll pick up here. Your inner sniper loves this game. I guess I got like an air bubble shield around the entire place. Circus Time Freighter discovered, huh? You never knew that Mark Strong voiced a video game character in Warhammer 40k. I mean, there's a lot of 40k games. There's probably a lot of things like that that you don't know about. They basically give that license to make a game on it to anyone who asks. If I were to go to, you know, 40k, whoever owns it, and say, hey, I want to make a game, they'd be like, here you go. That's why there's so many, like, really crappy 40k games, too. You just saw my Modern Warfare video, and it's really good. I like that. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. See, that's how you respond to one of my videos. Like, I fucking loved it. Is it just me, or is this reminding me of a map from Mass Effect Andromeda? Only you get to walk around in it instead of just drive your car around. Cut Stupid has joined the party.
Resuming passive mode.
You're not putting yourself through that torture. It's one of the few smart decisions. Actually, we need to check on, you know, Sam's equipment. Oh, I don't think we can... Oh, you have to find stuff to upgrade him. He probably was not the best person to bring to a place where we're fighting nothing but robots. Give him a perk, though. Priest's Intimidate skill. He might be worth making tanky. Reduce negative reputation for kills when Sam is in the party. Increase the companion's base armor rating. Let's make him tanky. 20% damage to auto mechanicals. The companion swaps weapons and reloads much faster. Increase the damage dealt by this companion's ability. 20% chance to resist ability cooldown, so... ability damage. Let's give him that. Oh, I don't have any more points. Just a reminder that you can transfer game footage you're not using right now to Google Drive, so you can save some space on my hard drive. I got enough space for that, it's no big deal. I'm actually, when it comes to the Death Stranding stuff game, I can't actually send that to the game. I can't record that while I'm playing it, because that's a console game. So I can't do the recording while streaming thing for that, because I actually have to record my own version of it, using the same technique. So you'll have to pull those streams from the channel. Chilling to dart is always fun, yes, I agree. Someone in my comments on... Whoa. Mega Primal. Hold on for a second. Someone in the comment on my Medal of Honor Call of Duty video said when I said the word VPN, he thought I was about to start shilling for NordVPN. Big monkey. He just stomps on something. Oh! Wait, let's make big monkey small monkey. Wait, why am I dying? Don't die. This gun kind of sucks. Oh! What's my best get wrecked noob moment in video game history? Let's see. I actually do have one. Strangely, it was for, which game was it? It was for Halo Reach. Shit, the thing was carrying plasma launcher, huh? You played myself. There was I think it might have been Halo 3, I think it was actually Halo 3 now that I think about it. Is when they introduced the SWAT gameplay mode in Halo 3. Like the first day I was playing that, we had a match. I was playing a match of that, and my team was losing. And then, like in the last 5 seconds, I just came around a corner, and if you remember the rules to the SWAT gameplay in Halo, it doesn't have shields, so headshots kill instantly. And I just got like 4 headshots, like with every single shot, which was the exact amount of points we needed to win that match. So I was feeling pretty damn lucid after getting that. That's the best moment I can think of. It's the kind of moment that makes a Twitch career. Yeah, I just want to point out that that weapon I went all the trouble to get kind of blows badly. It only shrinks them for like a few seconds, and it doesn't do anything else. You have to hold it down. I was holding it down. And then I started dying really quickly. I'll give it a shot on an enemy that won't kill me when I get up close to it and see if it works better. I played Halo Reach a lot more than I did 3, though. I played Halo Reach solidly for about a year, and I'm not gonna lie, I got really damn good at it. Oh yeah, I got some skill points to spend, don't I? Oops. Alright, that's enough of that. And they got perks to spend. Over 25% of health when fatally wounded. When Ellie is in the party, any damage that would kill you instead heals a small amount of health. This effect has a long cooldown. Swaps weapons and reloads much faster. Increase the damage dealt by this companion's ability. Make her more of a healer. I like that. Sam. 25... Yeah, we're going to go with 30% companion ability damage. Let's find someone to shrinkify. There are some targets.
Hey, outlaw. Enough. You didn't...
He's so tiny. This gun still sucks, by the way. I purposely missed those previous shots on him just so I would get him with the last. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the. I got my the shrink rate is kind of shit. This is that gun I got from that one mission. Let's check that out. Oh, it's like a scattering shot, I think, wasn't it? Oh, it ricochets. We can be, you know, an ocelot. I saved a guy, I'll go back and talk to him. Plasma launcher. I'm testing out new Bang Bang. Me like. Where's the guy I saved? I might have accidentally killed him, I gotta say.
Multiple fractures, lacerations, and untreated burns detected.
Hey, we got one of those.
Yep, that's me. No big deal. Just shrugging off my injuries as I stroll away from another flaming impact crater.
Also detecting constipation, hair loss, reduced fertility due to tight trousers. Recommend stimulant injection.
Hair loss?
That was just my fake eye falling out. Are we getting Captain Zach Brannigan here?
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Why does that sound familiar?
It's Ellie. Excellent timing.
Oh, they know each other.
Hello, Ellie. What a pleasure it is to see your sparkling beauty in this barren waste.
It's Dr. Fenhill.
You two know each other?
I certainly know his ex-crew. Mostly from the operating table. I've probably seen more of them than he has.
How cruel you are. I distinctly remember a special party at the Lost Hope Bar on Groundbreaker where
We did not.
Oh, fine.
He is Captain Zach Brannigan.
Keep going, and you're gonna see how good this automech is at picking up teeth.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
Isn't this thing just a big Hero 9?
You bucket of bolts? That's victory sweat.
Or whatever that robot was from that.
The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she?
You heard it's the only game to render a dick in a cutscene? What game? I can think of many games that have rendered dicks in cutscenes.
I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 4 had dicks in it. Well, the DLC did.
Stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense.
Let's talk about the great history of video game Wang, Johnson, Schlong. You ought to be thanking me. You're lucky to be alive.
Yes, well, I shan't. Give Wanda my chilliest regards. And farewell to you, dear Dr. Fenhill. I trust I'll see you next I find myself on the Groundbreaker.
You'd better hope not.
Cat, almost said cat instead of chat. Chat, let's invent a new word to refer to penis. It's gotta be usually a one-syllable kind of deal. How does he store all that in that tiny ship? Oh, you can have the rest of that stuff. Dongle? That's too much. That's too close to dong. Blong? Let's call it Irion when referring to small ones. Quim. Quim is a name for a different pair of genitals, my friend. Too late on that one. A bangle of dangles. There's no angle on my dangle. See, that's one I've heard before already. Let's kill some primitive wildlife. How did these things get here to an asteroid? Gives a whole new meaning to pin is mightier than the sword. Missile? Nah, I think it should be a word that doesn't already kind of exist. Or at least isn't, you know, associated with something phallic. My grad's itching me. See, let's here's a way to think about it, chat. Imagine you're writing a cyberpunk novel, and they've changed the lingo due to the culture, so now you have to think of a new word for dick. So it's go for a cyberpunk theme.
No challenge is too large, no mess is too small.
There's no
Dard's a contender.
effects of standing directly under a terraformer, Captain. In case you were wondering.
My dard. Hasn't got much use of my dard lately. Chud. Chud's already a word for other things. Chungle. Chungle could work. My flash drive. Have you ever noticed when I start talking about dick, I adopt this voice like there's no angle on my dangle. Hey babe, my RGB blinks for you. Well, there isn't much in this place, is there? Except for the colossal stairway, or whatever that's called. That geography is all over the system, even on other asteroids and planets. The gun is peeing acid. No, that's the robot dude. He spits acid all over the place. Giant's Causeway, yeah. Try saying this in my impression voice. My guns are ready, and my kung fu is strong. I don't know what you mean by impression voice. I'm guessing it was that.
Mold detected. Mildew detected. Body odor detected. Ear mites detected.
Place never even had a bar. No wonder it's abandoned.
I mean, I got a pretty decent amount of terrible impressions. None good. Okay, I didn't kill that one. I wonder what happens if you try to walk outside the force field. Oh, you start dying, that's what happens. I mean, I kind of had guessed that'd be the case, but... It's basic... what we're in right now is we're basically in a big battle royale arena. And the wall just hasn't started moving yet. The worst line I've ever heard in a video game? It was from Remember Me. I used to use it as a donation sound alert. This little Red Riding Hood's got a basket full of kick-ass! That line. Only with a more suitable English girl voice. It's like, that's some tasty cringe. Where all the fight be? I saw some fight here a second ago. You dare to fight. Had to refresh. Are we still talking about dicks? When are we not talking about dick? It's a subject that tends to come up a lot. Anyone home? Well, those can go in my collection of model spaceships. You prefer boob talk? Well, we had a boob talk discussion earlier, remember? So, it's only fair if, you know, the Johnson gets an equal opportunity to have a conversation about it. Speaking of that, how did the word "the Johnson" ever become, Johnson ever become a word for dick? That doesn't even really work when you think about it. Mandibular rearranger. This weapon was created by an unknown and possibly quite deranged scientist. Exactly how it works and why is a mystery, and it has never been duplicated. Alright, let's give you a look. What does this gun, this thing actually do? It staggers people. Time theft. Fines will be... no, messages. Preliminary survey. We've completed our initial survey, and I have to admit that your hunch was right. I owe you a lunch next time, and I'm on Terra. We barely started our survey before we uncovered a mineral vein with high densities of yttrium and scandium. There's a limit to how much my team can extract in these pressure suits. Get us a terraformer and some prospecting mechanicals. And this little venture of ours is going to make us all rich. Thanks for rushing us that replacement part, Linda. My team is a former parent. Survey efforts continue. Initial vein ran dry. We had the board team out here. Tell me when things go bad. Congratulations on your promotion, our youngest full VP in company history. I just promised me that you'll promote that drill bit Needham to replace you. Denial of site relocation. Request for the site relocation. Their useless rock is denied. Return to root. Happy birthday. I know where you are, big sis. 13. You know what? I don't care. I've done too much reading in game already. There comes a point after so much reading in a game, it's like, unless it's important, I don't want to spend time on it. Or at least if it doesn't sound interesting. Unfortunately, I've killed everything here, so I don't get to see what this weapon does. I guess that's everything on this one. I spent a lot of work on this place for just two missions on it. Oh, there's someone to, test a weapon out on. So what does that do? Freeze him? Stun him? Slows down enemies with each hit. Oh. Makes their head bigger, too. These are like GoldenEye weapons. Turn on big head mode.
Cleaning cycle complete.
You know what? That NPC enemy has a nice ass. That is some meat on that dude. Holy shit. He's been doing his squats. Alright, up there we go. Also rearranges the enemy's facial bones. Well, most physical blunt objects will do that pretty well. Only makes enemies' heads bigger if they're human, though. But because I haven't been putting any points into melee, it doesn't really make much sense to actually use it. Pick up... Oh, nothing good. Alright, I guess we just leave. 4 points into science. Yeah, you can make science weapons a bit more, useful, but... I got my other objectives. Whose ship is that? The ship is past the blue barrier? My ship is inside the blue barrier. I'd be dead if it was out there. I'm checking out this pile of junk over here for some reason.
Alert! Down they go!
Okay, here's something. Pretty aggressive to pee all over my shoes to kill some rats. Almost out of data cap, so watching at 160p tonight, but always here to support. Hey, listening to a stream is probably all you really need anyways, but I appreciate that, man. But make sure you, leave yourself some data for anything important you might need it for. I mean, you never know when you might need some of that data for something actually useful. And then you'll think, man, if only I hadn't watched all of Dartigan streams. Look, someone made themselves a cozy little home here. I'm really going to start putting points into, hacking and lockpicking because I'm running into a lot more than I can get through. I've already got a tactical shotgun, but one more wouldn't matter. Oh, you're a bad guy. I thought you were mine. Then I said, wait, I don't remember giving you that paint job.
All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Why did I come over here? There's no mission. There's more of the same shit I've already looted 100 million times. Yeah, there needs to be a bit more of this game, I feel. I know it was budget, but it's starting to feel a bit small. And a bit easy. As you can see, the weapons I got now, I just like boom, 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 boom until everything dies. Alright. There's officially nothing left here, besides a monitor. See, no, there's plenty of weapons, it's just that the enemies are not exactly difficult. Modify you. You're a pretty good gun. Type shock. We got plenty of guns for, blasting humans. We could use something good for robots. There we go. Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
Time to bring the queen.
Wow, that almost killed me. The fall damage is possibly the... Fuck. I fell down and now I got a new one of these. After repeatedly falling from great heights, you no longer function well when the ground is far beneath you. Effects. Phobic dexterity, perception +1, achievement +1. You know what? Since the game is so fucking easy, I'm gonna take every one of these. But then it gives you this to like make up for it as well. Bonus dialogue skills when you have no companion in your party. When you're buying interactable highlight range, bonus extra headshots, movement speed up, science weapon damage. 50% base health. Let's just get more health. Why not? Don't mean to sound bitchy, but this game is mind-numbingly boring. If it weren't for anyone else streaming this, I would have turned out a long time ago. Mainly it's the writing in this game, I feel, is the the main draw of it. Yeah, it is lacking in some other activities. The side quest design is pretty decent, but the combat doesn't really do anything for me at this point. It's just too much. It's just too easy to do. Do all the shit you need to do. What difficulty am I on? Normal. But this game is a budget title. I think this is more of a AA game than AAA. I've heard that raising it up only makes the enemies more spongy, so that's not exactly what I'm looking for when it comes to a challenge. Alright, what do we gotta do? Search for clues. Hawthorne's terminal mentioned searching black market vendors on Groundbreaker and Fallbrook. Apparently he had success in the past finding rare items. Using such sources, purchasing old logs or data archives from these vendors might lead to clues, but where to find more of the powerful science weapons. Report to Dr. Dorset. Wanda wanted to know what became of Captain Irion in the delivery. Alright, let's go turn that in, and then we'll head to that new location.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? See you soon, Captain.
Alright. So, back to Groundbreaker. Turn that in. You need to go back to work? I'll see you later, Husky.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Vicar... Oh, yeah, shit. Felix, Vicar, you too. Yeah, I'm almost done too. Have you played Just Cause 4? No. I haven't. I own Just Cause 3, but I never played very far into it. I got kind of bored with it. I was actually planning to do a video on it at one point, but it didn't win the vote, and I tried playing it, and I was like, this is not doing anything for me. The mechanic, the whole wingsuit and grapple gun mechanic get old really quick for me. Still can't get through there. And I don't think did anyone even play 4? It seemed like it came and went really quickly. You shouldn't be smoking in a hospital, you know.
I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
Gamer, you weren't supposed to let them know. Well, that was the end of that quest. Alright, Radio Free Monarch is... We've pretty much done everything. We can't really do that one right now since we can't get into there. And the rest of them you have to go to Monarch to do. We did good. No botch quests either. Alright, so let's see what this Monarch looks like. Who's X? Dex? Dex is my cat. And apparently Gamer Star Wars. Even I didn't know. It makes sense that you're never chatting in chat while Dex is in the room with me during a live stream. What do I give this game so far? I like the writing in it. I kind of like the world they've developed too, with a just ridiculous level of libertarian like capitalism. That's a nice touch. Combat is basic. and so is enemy design also doesn't really do anything for me. I think there's more to the story. We just haven't got into it. It's like backloaded, but it's a good enough game. I don't really have any major issue with it, but you really have to be into these kind of RPG, I think.
Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
No. Let's go talk to my crew real quick. Apparently they're having a discussion. You don't think I'd ever heard my call my cat by name? Well, now you have.
Oh my gosh, Felix, you got to hear this. You know Princess of Hephaestus? That late show about the freedom fighter with a pure heart and a mean right hook? She finally kissed her sweetheart, Miss Yuko.
This I gotta see.
Weeb.
Hey, Captain. I got a thing I want to ask you. It's kind of big.
Suppose... hold that thought? Oh, sure.
I was thinking about what you said before, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right. I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady, straight out. And I'm thinking of doing it here, on the ship.
That's sweet.
I was kind of hoping you'd offer. The thing is, I can't ask her over like this. I mean, look at me. I'm all covered in engine grease and I ain't showered in nigh on a week.
Ugh.
Smell like
Girl,
sweat
take
most
care of that.
days
There's a shower on this ship, you know.
Don't look too close to my fingernails. I was thinking, hoping, we could stop by Groundbreaker for gas supplies. Oh, that nice older lady in the rest and go, Miss Gladys? She seemed to know lots of things. Maybe she knows where to find fancy soap.
Need shampoo.
I mean, only if you're not busy. Or when you're heading through Groundbreaker for something
I mean,
else.
we're only trying to save all the frozen colonists, but yeah, sure, we can help you out on a date.
Next time we dock in Groundbreaker, let me know. Because I want to come with.
You're also a cat, if you can't tell. There's a lot of cats watching my channel.
Issuing sanitation ticket. Error! Refill printer paper.
Good work, Sam.
Thank you. Customer, warning! Raptidon claws carry bacteria and have the potential to cause organic death due to massive amounts of blood loss. Service
It seems a little overbuilt for a janitor robot. Why don't you show me Dex to the stream tonight? Because I don't have my webcam, plugged in. Makes it kind of difficult.
Something on your mind?
Are you ever going to be interesting, by the way? Okay, I don't think I have it. Okay, let's just go to New World. That's all that's left. I'm going to take all those with me. Hope he doesn't mind. I have very charisma that's appealing to cats. What kind of charisma does a cat want? Do you give me food? If yes, then I like you. That's pretty much it when it comes to cat charisma.
Good to see you, boss.
I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw.
Man, groundbreaker right now. Yeah, but I don't feel like doing that mission.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it the...
The transmission is complete, Captain.
Cool.
I'll be here.
Cool. Now let's see what... we got missions to do there, but I want to go to Monarch. we're pretty much done. Warning, dangerous Cascadia landing pad. Stellar Bay landing pad.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Though we had landed on it, actually. You know what? We'll take we haven't taken these two together before. You're all secretly furries? What kind of community have I built? Oh, it's shitty Arizona. That's what it is. What have I done? I don't know. I didn't mean to, you know, create a, an entire elite team of furry operatives. That's kind of a weird statement to make. Elite team of furry operatives. As if they could do anything besides weird people out. With that being said, my elite team of furry operatives, I think we're done for the night. Gotta get some extra sleep tonight, because I had to get up early and stay up late last night to finish up that video for you all to enjoy. So, yeah, that's it. That's a 4-hour stream. Wanted to get one of those in because I've been 2 days without one. I will definitely be streaming again tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be streaming more of The Outer Worlds or not. Might play something else. Like I said, I always decide like the last 5 minutes before I start a stream what I'm going to play. So, we got basically that, and then we'll be getting into Death Stranding after that. So, hope you guys will be here for tomorrow. And I know a lot of you will hopefully be here for Death Stranding. That should be some good streams. So, you guys have been great. Thank you for being so chill tonight. Hope you had fun. You know, hope you got a good couple laughs. Thank you for any subs or resubs. And thank you for any bits. And thank you to my mods. Alright. I'll see you all tomorrow. You guys have a great night. Thanks for the hard work. Well, thank you for being here, Kilroy. If you haven't watched the Modern Warfare video yet, be sure to check that out if you have time. Alright, later everyone. Also, if you want to join my Discord, scroll down and do that if you haven't already. But I'm guessing most of you here probably have.